Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sand Hills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Steve Sipple and Bill Busch are live from Lincoln, Nebraska. Jake Sorensen live from Big Ten Media Days at the Hilton, Chicago. Gentlemen, can you hear me loud and clear in the studio?
Look at that backdrop.
Yeah. There's a story here I want to get to. Yeah, there's the back. If you're watching the video stream, you can see behind me I've got a row of the different jerseys of all the teams all the way down there.
Is that just a backdrop, Jake, or are you in a different room?
And I want to give a shout out to the Big Ten because we talked about yesterday how I was petrified of this looking like it did a couple years ago when it was in the basement of the Hilton,
That's
Chicago.
all we heard about. Matter of fact,
I know.
Annoying.
I'm sure it did. Well, guess what? I was wrong. We're upstairs in the Hilton, Chicago. We're all in the same room, so I can see to my left. I see the big stage, the podium. I'll show that to you in a second if you see that. There's the podium up there. And then the side podiums are right here in front of me. So we got about 8 of those.
I'll be damned.
And then the Big Ten Big Ten network spot is right in the center of this. So it's all in the same room. So they did it right. They fixed it from a couple years ago. So well done to the Big Ten. This is how it's supposed to look.
I'll be damned.
Good job, Big Ten. You'll like this tomorrow, Sip.
Yeah, that looks good, Jake. You look good.
Jake looks really good.
You look good.
You look spry.
Well, I'm not.
Right.
I tell you what, I
look
noticed last night. So I'm staying at the Congress Hotel, which is like 0.2. It's like a 4-minute walk here, very, very close on Michigan Avenue. And I think I woke up about 6 times. I wasn't sure why, but I think it's probably because there's a lot of sirens going by here about every half hour. And
A lot
so
of
I think
murders there, Jake.
I don't know. There's
You're in the-
murders.
in
I mean, there
the
are murders.
capital of the United States.
Yes, there's certainly things that that does happen, but it's also Lollapalooza weekend, which I think starts today or tomorrow. It's a great setup outside, and it's tons of excitement in the city about it. But there's constant honking all over Michigan Avenue all the time.
There is all the time. I've noticed it before.
Honking.
Yeah, it's honking.
Mayhem. It's mayhem at night. I've done this before. It's not my first rodeo.
Yeah, all right. Not my first rodeo. All right, Steve. I know.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of places, Bill. You know that.
It's bad. It's rough down.
He's lived in Lincoln his whole life.
But I have.
He came from Columbus to Lincoln.
I've stayed in that hotel, and it's mayhem at night. There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah,
it's mayhem.
My question to you is, what happens when things start up at 8 o'clock, Jake?
I'll be in the room.
That's really good.
I hope people aren't mad because I'm here before I'm supposed to be.
I'm just asking. At 8 o'clock, that room's going to fill up. Can you keep doing the show?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. We'll be fine. We're doing radio here all day long, so I will. Yeah. I should be fine.
Okay.
You'll start seeing people mosey behind me walking through the coffee area. Which, by the way, no coffee yet. I'm doing this caffeine free so far, so we'll be fine. But once that coffee starts rolling, I'm making my way down there to get a cup during a break. But
Jake,
right now in this massive room, it is just me and my guy, the security man, Clifford over here. I told him I'd give a shout out. I said I would cause no problems. I'm just going to be on my radio show over here. And he's like, more power to you. So
did
Clifford,
really say more power to you?
Well,
that's incredible.
In a way. But Clifford is watching the room, making sure no shenanigans happening here. And so I will stay at my table like I'm supposed to, and I will just do radio this way. And it's us two in the room. There was somebody. There's somebody from Ohio State that was doing a set this morning for TV. So I guess it is 3 of us in the room right now, as of right now. But it's quiet, and it's a massive room, but we got in, and so everything's good.
You never know. Looking at Jake, you never know he's involved in a big fight at the
No, he had no idea. It's the first thing I thought of too. He's been able to compartmentalize.
Yeah.
That's a professional
Yep.
right there, Connor. It's a professional.
Yep.
What he is like that. Jake is in, and then I got text last night, and Sip will just be aware that there's a chance that you and me are going to have to go down to Beatrice to just
were you subpoenaed?
Go down just to talk what our take is from a view.
Oh boy,
far away. And they want to know like what we would think of this. So now I know Bird and Big Bird are very interested not in what Jake's doing. They want to know more about the pistol fight.
Jake is handling it very well.
Yes.
So they want you guys to give like a potential play-by-play what it might have looked like a potential different.
We can't do that. You could though.
But I didn't see the fight. All I did, I heard about it, and there was different variations of it.
So could we get one of those people on air today? The people have been asking.
I was just told there was a board meeting about it yesterday for a couple hours, and we'll leave it at that. That's all I know beyond that for the fight at Beatrice.
We're going to have to
pistol.
address the board.
The Beatrice newspaper is going to have to address
it. It might get
what
involved.
What is the Beatrice paper?
That's the Beatrice Daily Sun. Still operational.
What if it was front page news?
Greg
scrap at the pistol.
Fist fight Mars pistol event.
Mars.
That's Greg. That's Greg.
I did have a thought at one point before getting in the room that I might do like a walking tour of Chicago for the show today, but now that I got in, I'm gonna sit right here for 3 hours and be happy with that.
Walking tour like on air.
Well, I thought that I would maybe I could do StreamYard. I would do it via my phone, and I could like walk downtown Chicago and, hey, here's the Bean over here, and here's us stuff. But I'm not doing that because this is better. So that thought was quickly out the door.
My big question, Jake. Do you have another headset there?
Oh yeah, I got 4. Yeah, I got 4 headsets at the table. Yep.
So you're set up for obviously for DP and Jay and Austin.
Yes.
So my question is, though, I think keep your eyes peeled. There might be somebody that shows up in the room that we'd like to have on the show.
We'd love to.
There might be somebody. It may not be. I'm not saying you're going to get like a head coach, but you might. There might be somebody there. What if all of a sudden you get? Is it Pizzo?
Rick Pizzo. I would talk to you.
What if all of a sudden Pizzo is just milling around? Try to get him for 30 seconds. That'd be remarkable.
I will do it. Yeah, I think that's the benefit of being in here is that I'm set up for the day, so I can do. The headsets are all ready to go. So anytime you want to sit down, I can get them on in seconds. So we will certainly attempt that, Bill, especially once at 8 o'clock when it gets busy. I mean, I'll get people sitting down, hopefully, on this table.
That would be something. That would be high level. That would be almost back to when you made the semicircle down in OKC.
I miss that right now. Like, we don't do remotes very often for the show. And like that was so special. Right now, it's just there's thousands of tables and just me and Clifford over here.
Just you and Clifford, and I love that one. More power to you.
But to a certain extent,
also,
that was what was
said.
said.
Amazing to me is that I'm not worried about it, but Steve is enamored with you.
He's
staring at you.
Well, I told Connor said put the TV on so they can see the setup at least.
Well, I guess it's nice for me because I can see you on the computer.
Oh, there you go.
Right through here.
Yeah. That's better.
So I can see you right there. So
all right, now I feel better.
Yeah.
All right. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a better view.
And just think about this: when you were at OKC and enjoying yourself, and that big win over Vanderbilt, you had no idea that there was going to be some sort of an outbreak at the pistol.
No, that was
no idea. You were enjoying yourself, and little did you know that 4 months later you'd be in the middle of a controversy.
A fracas.
I hope you guys know I got about 9 different texts from different Beatrice people about the fight after the show. Yeah, it was just it was a constant just conversation throughout the whole day yesterday.
Did it start with the shoulder bump, like the flyby? That's what we were wondering.
I think to some variation, yes, there was. I might have been more than that, but it would certainly did.
Finger to the chest. Was there
I'm going to say
finger to
I'm going 100% yes on that.
Right here. That one, Steve, that gets you. Someone gives you that one right there.
Yeah. When somebody's poking their finger in your chest,
I do believe
your chest cavity.
Because if you have it, here's the one too. Do it, Steve.
I don't.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it gets real.
Yeah. So
it got real. It got real.
That's what happened.
It got real at the
finger point
right away.
Then he went SWAT, and then all of a sudden, let's dance.
Let's do it. Hands thrown.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 100% that there was a finger to the chest, and that's when things got bad. You're right. That just elevates everything. It elevates.
You're going 100% finger to the chest.
All the reports I heard said that was in play, and then it went crazy
just came
after
up with
that.
That as a random, and now we find out some more factual.
Well, I think that was in play.
What was Greg's headline again?
Fist fight Mars pistol event at BCC.
Put that in the paper right now. It's perfect.
Well, he's going to write a story off of
yeah.
AI. There'll be a story.
It'll be a story.
Because there's enough information that AI can piece it together. There is 140 golfers at Beatrice Country Club. Jake Sorensen involved. Fist fight.
Yep.
A couple other things I'm not going to say on the air, but there'll be a story.
It should be. I mean, it's a big deal in the town. It should be a story.
You'll be quoted right there.
Jake
it's a big deal in the town.
It's a big deal in the town. And Jake said 100% there was a finger to the chest.
Drama at BCC.
To the sternum.
I
was chest cavity.
I did something yesterday I haven't done for a long time in Chicago. I took the blue train from the airport to downtown. It's like a 45-minute endeavor. Someone spilled coffee on me on this train, by the way.
Spilled coffee
well,
on you.
How
close were you sitting?
I mean, it was a pretty packed train. I don't know, a lady sat down and the train started moving before she sat down. And she had like a full bag at McDonald's and she had like some sort of iced coffee from McDonald's and she tumbled all the way to the ground. She's probably, I don't know, 25 or so. And her coffee went all over my pant leg and my shoes and my backpack, which
so funny.
Which was fine. And I felt bad. I mean, she took a big tumble. Like that was it was a boom hit to the ground. And she felt sorry. I said, I feel sorry for you for falling down. Are you okay? And she was fine. But she was mortified the whole rest of the 20 minutes she was on the train. I tried to calm her down, but it was too late. She was freaked out.
She was freaked out by that and you know what else?
But there's an albino.
Yeah, the albino problem. Yeah. Definitely the albino.
Yeah, that would be the one. Imagine she said when she got to work, well, I spilled coffee on an albino today from Nebraska.
Yeah, a threatening glare.
And they'd say, walk me through that one. Like that. All the elements of that. Jay Foreman was trying to get on the plane at 6 a.m. yesterday from Lincoln, and my plane at 10:52 took off before his plane took off yesterday. So got lucky there.
Why is that?
I think he took off about 12:30. Our plane was about 11:30, so we were on time. So Sip, hopefully for you today, that flight was
we'll be
on
monitoring
time.
Steve as he heads out from after the show's over to the airport.
Yeah, 10:52 is the flight. Yeah, it's when it leaves. I will stop home first. I'm not going to.
Yeah, you'll have time. Yeah, you definitely have time.
The guy next to me on the plane, we fell asleep, and he kept he kept like having like he kept. I'm trying to think of the word.
Convulsions?
Not like that. He just kept like moving his arm, and, like hitting me, like because he was asleep. It was a trigger of some sort.
He's had a lot.
I'm trying to fall asleep on the plane, and he's just like
with the Jimmy arm.
He's got a Jimmy arm. He kept like hitting me. I'm like, something wrong. He was asleep. He was just in his sleep. He kept hitting me. So that was my plane ride. It was smooth otherwise, and getting here was fine. But
I've never had that happen.
No, that's new to me. Yeah, I've never had that one.
His arm was just convulsing and hitting you.
He's a bigger guy. It wasn't like he was going like this. It was more like it was an elbow. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not snoring. I'm awake. So there's nothing I'm doing. This is obviously something where in his sleep he's got some sort of a trigger of some sort. But
yeah.
It was interesting. Yeah, I got coffee on the train and hit by people on the plane. But
Jake, you've had a trip.
Yeah, it's been fine.
Did you go out for beers last night, Jake?
I didn't eat anything from I didn't eat anything until probably about 7 p.m. So I ate, I think, the most food in the history of Chicago last night. We went to a steakhouse.
Deep
me
dish?
and Jay did. No, not. I think pizza tonight. We went to a steakhouse. It was excellent. Me and Jay Foreman went to a steakhouse.
Wow.
And
Hold
got a little
fillet. Okay, you're talking Jay now. NFL.
NFL
Husker
veteran.
legend, and you. How about that?
We got a fillet. We both got some shrimp. We got some bread. We had a couple beers, and after that, I said, "Okay, I'm good now for the day." I had no meals before that. I was set.
Jake orders shrimp with every meal.
If I can, I will.
Not only alarming, but just interesting to me.
It was good. It was a very good meal. I think it's called Grillwood. I want to say Grillwood downtown.
Was remarkable.
Yes, thank you for saying that. It was. God.
I did try to idle chit chat. I mean, I was employed by you guys to try to track down Brett Bielema yesterday, and these guys just see. I mean, Sip knows this, and Bill has not been to media days, but he understands the concept of this. These guys have so much that they're doing. They're like, as Sip said, they've got side putting. They got Big Ten Network. They've got their own radio stations. They're doing for their own flagships.
They're
doing
not just milling around.
Oh no, like they have very, very little downtime, and so I noticed. I tried to get off the show. I watched over when he was done with his side podium, so done with the day. I said, I'm going to talk to him quickly now, and I just said, I just want to talk about the Chop House. He said, when you come to Lincoln, we want to take you to the Chop House. He says, I'm always down for a good meal.
He was grinning ear to ear as Jake.
I sent you guys the video. You guys got the proof that I did chat with Bielema and asked about the Chop House. So I did do my part there. Couldn't get him to sit down on the show, but he was nice. Brett's a good dude. I love to have beers with that guy.
Yes, you would. I thought it was interesting too because Jake asked him if he knew me, and he's like, "Yes, I know Bill." And Jake goes, "He's my co-host." I just thought that was just funny.
Well, I was just trying. I had limited time. I could tell that he was trying to leave the room, and I was just trying to make sure I got into a good grace with him, and then we just asked him a quick question, and on he went, and it was
a great job. I tell you one thing. The best part about Jake is I challenged him, and he did not like that because I'll challenge Steve on something, and it doesn't bother him a bit to not even try. Doesn't even.
Well, you've tried to put me in bad positions before. The like throwing the football. Like you just
that's not a bad position. Throwing the ball.
I mean,
no.
Now I did have you talk to Urban Meyer, and that went well.
Yeah, that went well.
But anyway, Steve was always like, "Oh, I could have," but then Sean had me write the story on our backup punters, and then I couldn't.
I don't think you've challenged me except for the throwing the football thing.
That was Jake, and I just kind of jumped in on it. Yeah,
and that was for pure mocking purposes.
It was for mocking purposes,
and I
just wanted to see how it looked.
I wasn't going to fall into that.
I just know that Steve would not, but Jake did. Jake's like, he sent me a photo. He goes, he's up on the stage.
I don't remember you challenging me on anything.
I'm going to try to and then so Jake's like, he took it serious. He's like, okay, this is a big deal.
The football thing, we just wanted you in Hawaii to throw a football.
No.
So you're down there having a great time. We just want to throw the ball, see what you got. Show the arm off. Show off the arm.
All you talk about is throwing the football in the journal.
That's true. We want to see what it looked like. Absolutely.
Time you take Vicodin, you could just whip it around.
I didn't make Vicodin out of Hawaii. No, I didn't fall into your little trap. In that
Not a trap. Yeah. Not a trap. And you guys idle chit chat yesterday at all?
Boy, surprisingly, no. It was a day. I told Laura last night, I said I can't keep up with it. It was a day from.
It was hot
from up at 4:45 to all the way until being out of the shower till like 10:15 last night. Yeah, it was a full day. Full day.
I will say it was not. It's 75 here. Like you love the weather's perfect
it's
here.
Cool.
It is not 100. It is 74 degrees.
Catching some breeze off Lake Michigan.
I will say this: this room,
it's supposed to be cool.
This massive room we're in it feels like it's 58 degrees. It is freezing. Bring a jacket. It is cold in here. It was cold the whole day yesterday. It's cold again today, which is better than being overly hot in here. But bring a jacket.
I brought
it is chilly. It is chilly. For all Nebraska media comment, if you hear this, it is cold in the media days room. Bring a jacket.
Okay, so somebody listened at the Big Ten, and what a joke book it was several years ago, and they fixed it.
Yes.
This
is Zip. You love this. It is a perfect setting for what this should look like.
Okay,
they nailed this.
And good perfect advice on the outerwear. I mean, I did bring a quarter zip, so we're.
See, I did not. I didn't pack one because
I can
85 degrees. I was wrong.
Can bring you I'll bring you a hoodie.
No, I'll
if anybody
survive.
Can get us a quarter zip or a hoodie for Jake, please do that.
In Chicago,
no,
bring it over.
It's uncomfortable to work all day when you're cold. It
is. So if someone could please bring something down to the station. Steve, can you pack it?
Yeah, I can.
So if someone could bring a quarter zip down to the station.
In fact, I almost put a hoodie and a quarter zip, and then I took one out.
Okay,
I can
you're
go
a large
size L. Yep, size large. Thank you.
I got
size
those
large
nice
with long arms. Jake's got freakishly long arms.
I think that hoodie will fit you. A L hoodie.
Yeah, that will work.
A ticket hoodie.
That'll work.
All right. I can
still want to see if somebody can show up with something. Maybe from Cisco over here. They're delivering food.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're delivering. You know what they're doing? They're delivering food to the Hampton.
Yes.
For probably the buffet. Jake, what else?
I don't chit chat. Not much else.
How did yesterday go from a journalist standpoint?
Well, I mean, so the teams that were here, we'll get to that here in a second. Iowa was here. I did shake Kirk Ferentz's hand.
How did you do that?
Why? Why did you shake his hand?
Well,
what was the situation?
Okay, I'll walk through that too because we're here. All right, so I arrived to the room probably around 3:30 ish yesterday. So we are here till 6. I'm trying to make up for some lost time and hustling. Yeah, I'm trying to get people to sit down and trying to help out on the show because they've been on the air for 6 hours by themselves at that point with a couple interviews in there. So I try to sit down and help. But then Jay got here about 4:30. But I see Kirk Ferentz, he was about probably over here at some point talking about one of these trophies. And he's with his SID. He's going to his side podium session. And I just said, he's walking right by. I said, afternoon, coach, and shook his hand. He said, good to see you, and walked by. Just so awkward. I said, what was that, Jake? What was that?
It can be awkward.
Oh, God.
But you approached him, though.
Well, I mean, I was sitting here across from me, and he walks right by, and I gave kind of the head nod, and I stuck my hand out, which was very risky.
Hold it. You were sitting down?
I stood up. Okay, stood up. But I gave him the head nod, coach, and I said, good to see you. He shook his hand.
Oh, my God.
He said,
unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
To the Iowa head coach.
Oh, my
good to see you. And he
what
walked
did he say
by.
exactly?
He said, good to see you, and walked by. The smile. Just like, what am I doing? So awkward. So bad.
Let's see this, though. Now that we've done that, Jake, let's see how many you can get in the next 2 days.
How many coaches I can just awkwardly shake hands with?
Just get a handshake with. Let's see if we get over 4. 4 is the number.
Nobody would deny you, would they? They wouldn't.
I don't think so. I mean, they're in.
Like if you stick your hand out, you wouldn't think somebody would just not grab.
Is there anybody there with a mask on?
Archer on YouTube says, I wonder what Siggs would do in that situation to you, Jake.
Well, what if Siggs doesn't do it? Then what would you do?
That would be a problem. I would understand. I'd get that.
Oh, see, if it was Siggs.
It'd be fine for Siggs.
But it would hurt. I would tell you that much. That would hurt.
Would it hurt? Would it really hurt?
If he's like, no, I'm good. I'm not going to shake your hand, weirdo. But I did shake. Bird said I should have went finger to the chest on the fair and say, hey, man. Stop beating Nebraska.
You should have got with this. See, put your hand out. Shake hands. Put it out. That would be sweet with a hair swipe.
Oh. Casey and Seward said, I hope Jake goes to shake Siggs' hand and he completely blows him off. LOL. That would be sad.
If you have a shot at Siggs, you have to do it. You got to try to get a handshake.
What about just a fist pound? Is that?
See, I think that's more in play. The handshake's aggressive.
Just do that?
Yeah.
The handshake was aggressive. Fist pound, that's always in play. The handshake was very aggressive, and I regretted it right away.
Yeah, and if you go to fist pounds today, we're okay with that, Jake.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see how many fist pounds you can get.
I'll give you a report on fist pounds to the coaches.
It's a little less formal.
I did not get here.
Do the players come into that room?
Yes, everyone comes in here. That's why it's great. I mean, the coaches go to the podium, and then they go to the side session, and then Radio Row will get some traffic over here. But yeah, everybody's in the same room. Like it's perfect.
See, there's nobody assigned to Radio Row, right? Like no coaches say they have to go to Radio Row.
The coaches of the universities, their flagship stations, they will always sit down with them, and then it's lucky if you get them to sit down with any other station beyond that. Mm-hmm. Like Matt Rule will sit down with this table on Thursday. He sit down with all the different Lincoln stations. So
will he?
Beyond that, it's always difficult getting coaches because even if you know them, they don't have time and they don't really want to go talk to random stations, which is sad because that's why we're here. But
I think the Breakers have a question. I'm sure.
Okay,
but Steve, you'll be on site with Jake tomorrow morning, right?
I imagine.
I know he's going to try to dish out on that.
I don't know where sleep in.
I realize now you used to do it because Jake used to pick you up to do it.
I'll also have to take an Uber.
I am in the room. Well, how far are you guys from here?
Don't know.
Okay.
Don't know the logistics at all.
Okay.
Hold it. Is this a shtick that you don't know?
No, I don't know.
I believe this, Bill. I believe.
I don't know where we're staying.
Just check. Yeah. He's got some shticks that I'm.
No, you're not. You're not. I'm going to go Eddie Johnson on you.
Again. 2 days in a row. Eddie Johnson.
Justin Termine and Eddie Johnson on the NBA Network. When someone accuses them of having a shtick, they get really angry because it suggests you're being false. No, I don't know where we're staying. I have no idea. We're staying in a hotel.
But you know Sean well enough. Sean's not staying.
Sean will tell you.
He's not staying.
Sybil has no idea.
Yeah, but I know. But you're not staying in the suburbs or something. You're not taking a train into the deal. You're right there. It's Lollapalooza. You're right there.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know why. You know, it's interesting.
So tomorrow it'll just be you two there and me and Connor here.
Yeah. The thing about it
is on Friday it'll just be me and Connor.
No, I'll be back. I'll be back. Don't you worry.
No, I won't be here Friday.
I'll be in studio
we leave
Friday.
the hotel at 7.
You can stop by for 5 minutes and say hi to
Say
Jake
hi.
and Clifford. Say hi to
Clifford's still here. Me and
More power
Clifford.
to
Say
you.
it. That's us. Us too.
I the fact that Sean hasn't told me now that you mention it kind of concerns me. He hasn't said where we're staying.
Well, shoot him a text, and so the breakers will want to know where you're staying.
Where
at.
we're
So,
staying.
yeah, shoot Sean a text. See if we know where you're staying at.
That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by our friends at 738 Ag.
Joey!
They don't guess, they game plan using soil tests, yield maps, and field data. They help farmers call the right shots for their ground. Learn more today at 738agllc.com.
Joey, text in and let us know who would be your lead person for Jake to fist bump today. Who would be the coach you'd like to see?
Well, what's your answer for that?
Got to be 6, right?
Well,
6 is tomorrow.
Well, 6 ain't today.
Today,
Yeah, it's not
don't you have Whittingham today? Is he day 3?
He's day 3.
He's day 3.
Well, then it's obvious it's Barry Odom then.
Is it Barry Odom?
Yeah.
Well, you know who Barry Odom
It
is.
is.
I don't know. I have to look him up
I don't know if
beforehand.
he'd know Barry Odom if he saw him.
I would.
Would you? I would.
I
not.
would say this: if Barry Odom was getting coffee, I wouldn't just look out and go, "That's Barry Odom."
Okay.
But since I'm at the Big Ten media, I'd be like, "That's Barry Odom."
Today,
That's
the options would be Pat Fitzgerald, PJ Fleck, Ryan Day, Dan Lanning, Barry Odom, and Bob Chesney are the ones who could get fist pounds.
I'm
possibly.
leading with Odom for sure. That'd be my.
If
who would
Odom
you
walked in here in shorts and a T-shirt, would you know who he is?
No,
I would not.
no, I don't. Someone.
I would not know him.
I would.
Now,
I would
all those
say
other guys, I would.
Yeah, I would. I agree
there's
with
probably
Holden,
a
you
great
would know
chance.
Chesney?
Yeah.
No, what? No chance. I know Chesney. I haven't seen him enough on TV.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
don't know Chesney either.
Maybe not. Not in that. No, I wouldn't actually. I got to be real on that.
I would bet, because of not trying to take a shot at Purdue, this was not like a shot at Purdue. There's a good chance we could probably get Barry Odom to sit down with the station, because he just probably wants to talk to anybody here at this point.
No, you know what? That's a good idea.
Right?
Then you can ask him about Sigs.
I could.
How good is Indiana?
Yeah, I mean,
Hold it,
how
do
annoying
sixth
would
grade
that be?
simple. Talking to Barry. Come on, please.
Hold on, I gotta get into character. Hi, Coach. I maybe shouldn't ask you this, but how sweet is Sigs?
He
That
went
was
into
well
character. You had
Well
to see it.
done.
You had to see it
I
here
saw.
live.
I saw.
He
it.
went into character. He paused, hand to face, and all of a sudden he went sixth grade simple.
Hold on.
Oh.
How annoying would it be to be Odom right now with that happening?
Yes,
I mean, everybody's.
man.
You almost have to
Sid.
be apologetic to ask. You have to apologize before asking the question. I'm sorry, we have to do this, but
It's required.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to require. How awesome!
Jake would just go straight to the Sigs question.
Hey, we'll get to Purdue in a second, but just talk about Indiana.
Yeah.
Like, how
What do
how
they do?
incredible is Signetti? That's your state, Barry. That's your state. Amazing.
We'll get to Purdue in a second.
Yeah. All right, 464-5685. Call or text as always. Day one is a wrap here at Media Days. We did hear from Tony Petiti, and
Was he peacocking?
so I wasn't here in time, but it sounds like he was pretty. It wasn't as brash as maybe you thought he would be. Is that what you heard Sip to or not in your reports?
I didn't. Yeah.
The headline was brash that I read. That,
Okay.
That he basically was peacocking about the power of being better than the SEC, but I didn't hear him say it, so I don't
No,
know
he
that.
didn't. They put the 3 trophies right by him, though. Which
Well,
was,
they should do that. I'm fine with that.
yeah.
Well,
at one point in time, the SEC could have put 7 up in a row.
Jake, you
They could have,
understand
yeah.
that from like 2006 to 2022, the SEC won 13 national
and
titles.
and Petiti is not living in the past. He's living in the now, so he can do that. All right, Connor, play the audio.
Okay.
You can Connor, play the Big Ten and SEC relationship per Tony Petiti
There
at
you
the
go.
podium yesterday.
Doug Maurice from the Bill and Doug Show. You mentioned the SEC and being in alignment on the legislation. You mentioned the SEC in regards to the playoff. Just how would you characterize the relationship between the Big Ten and the SEC right now? Are you friends? Are you competitors? Are you partners? Are you frenemies? Like what are you guys?
Well, I'll take it from a couple of things. I'm going to start with our fans. Our fans, I think the SEC fans, they really like the rivalry. I think, it would be great if we played each other more. I think that's from the fan perspective, having a rivalry with the Big Ten and the SEC is a great thing. right? You see the games when we play them, when we play them in the CFP, when we play them in the regular season, which isn't that often right now. But, everybody's already pointing to Ohio State going down to Austin to play, and Oklahoma going to Michigan. We've got others. So I think on that side of it, from the fans' point of view, it couldn't be better. That's a great thing to have. Fans really want to compete. They want to talk about which league is better. Great. Let's just keep doing that. On the work side of it, we're taking on some of the most complicated things that have happened in the space, and we're doing it together every single day. I literally have talked to Greg Sankey more than 5 times already this morning about the bill. And that goes on lots of issues. At the end of the day, we very early in the job, when we first started to get to know each other, it was hey, we're not always going to agree, but we're going to do it in a way where we're transparent and we're respectful, and we'll just fight hard for our leagues and go from there. So I would say, I think people point to the playoff to try to make it something bigger than it is. They're doing what they think is best, and we're doing what we think is best, and we'll see where it evolves to over time. I don't think there's that much daylight at the end of the day. But to the heart of your question, the fans love the rivalry. We want to double down on that because it's the right thing for all of our sports to play those games. And then secondly, I think as a working partner, I can tell you, I don't think it could be much better, to be honest with you.
Okay, that's Tony Petitti.
Could you have nailed it any better? He sounded like incredible.
Amicable. They talked 5 times yesterday. Well, probably more than that, because that was 5 times at that point. They probably talked after that because they're trying to get that bill all in line. Wow. Yeah, that was interesting. And it didn't sound like there's hostility.
I don't think there really is hostility.
I don't think
I think there's a little bit of, there's definite, if you think there's a time when Sankey's like, hey, we're the deeper conference guys, so the championship, we're fine. No, that's not true.
I don't think he says
they didn't say that. So they know the importance of winning it. I felt the thing that stands out the most to me when I was listening to a show come in this morning was we talked about, remember about the breaking away potential of the SEC. The only thing that makes things really just ignite is a rivalry. And if you broke away and your rival is just yourself, that's not a cool Right now, the rivalry with the Big Ten and the SEC has created an incredible interest. Mm-hmm. College basketball does not have anything like that. It's not like, man, we just want to get after the Big East. I mean, this is personal.
No,
this is personal.
I don't think it does it?
I mean, it's nothing like it is in football.
No,
this whole thing comes down to football,
mm-hmm.
and there's not much of it in baseball either because the SEC has been so dominant in
baseball.
It's football, but there's this scrap between the two conferences, which again the gold money would be just take the bottom 2 of the 18 of the Big Ten and they don't play, and but then every year 16 teams play each other. Can you imagine the Big Ten and the SEC having a matchup game during the season?
A mandated matchup. So whoever you deem as your 8th team is going to play the 8th team from the SEC. God, that seems that seems idyllic.
It would be the TV money. Yes. Would be ridiculous. All the way down, because you're gonna watch the team that's like 15th and it's Rutgers against Mississippi State. You're gonna watch it. You're gonna have some interest in it.
Idyllic seldom happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah, seldom happens. I agree. But it would be the talk about, okay, how about this one? TV vendors will put this together for you. We're gonna play each team every year. We're gonna have a one game. We have our 9+1, and the 1 is going to be you're going to play somebody from the other
SEC
league.
Big Ten.
And oh man, it would be heated.
Yeah, I can't
imagine the top 4 games. Imagine the top 4.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. That'd be a lot of fun.
It would be. Nebraska, Tennessee would have been something like that.
Now you mentioned that there's Petitti was very good at the podium. They didn't mention any sort of scrap. He talks 5 times to Sankey yesterday. Now I did mention I talked to Brett Bielema after they was over, but at the podium. He was taking some shots at the SEC. Connor, please play Brett Bielema, Illinois head coach, at the podium regarding the SEC yesterday.
And to be in the room where Sankey, I know he's got to protect the SEC, and they kind of want to live in 2005 forever. But I think the forward thinking of where we are in college football is an awesome thing. So,
yeah, easy, Barrett. I mean, the 205. First of all, he's a little off. 2006 to 2022, the SEC won 13 of 17 national titles. That's from 2006 to 2022. So they're not living in 205. They're doing just fine.
So the question,
I'm sorry,
so you are such an SEC defender. You're going to get called out more and more.
Did anyone pose the question to Coach Bielema? What did he mean by 2005?
I think he just random.
Yeah,
Random.
It's a good follow-up. Yeah,
Living in the past, basically, is what it is.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I don't think
He didn't need to say that. It's okay though. I mean, it's not a big
He's
deal.
puffing out the chest. I mean, it's fine. He can puff out the chest for the conference a little bit.
Plus, I think that was Slive then. I don't think it was even Sankey.
It wasn't right. It was not
I
Sankey
think
for
it
sure
was-
back in
I think
05.
it was Slive.
Is he taking a shot at Slive?
Why is Slive
Also,
why is he
Slive
getting
takes a
randos
shot.
here? Come on. All right, back to Petiti, Connor. Biggest challenge for the Big Ten in the next year from yesterday.
Hello, Commissioner Jacob Worland, KRUI. With expansion and the CFP changing the landscape, what do you think is the biggest challenge or issue facing the Big Ten over the next 5 years?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think, we look at it all the time. I think the first thing is, understanding and bringing some sort of level of the word sustainable gets kind of overused a lot in our space about what the go forward is. I think it's more predictability. I think coaches, ADs, people that operate in the system want to know that the rules are the same for everybody, that they apply evenly. It doesn't mean that everybody's going to have the same resources. That's just not going to happen in the college athletic space. Even if you make a decision that you're going to have some kind of cap and you make the cap harder, you're still going to have discrepancy in resources. You have to understand and respect that. So what we want to do is we want to have, like we talk about with our ADs, we want to have as much competitive balance inside our league as possible. And then when we exit the play in national championships, when we go into NCAA tournaments and every sport that we compete in, that we're best suited to compete and win national championships. So finding that sweet spot where you have a system that allows you to have as much competitive balance when we line up to play our regular seasons. And then when we send our teams out to go play for national championships, we can actually say that we're in a good spot. It's fair. And we have a great shot to win.
Tony Petiti, next
Petiti's
5
just
years.
nailing. You know what you don't hear? What you didn't hear from Petiti right there? Stand up. Repeat the question.
See, he wasn't brash. I thought he was pretty good yesterday.
I said you misquoted. We're moving forward with 16 strong.
Oh, Brett Yormark, everybody.
We don't have that from Sankey. We didn't have it from Petiti.
No, those guys are very. What you're talking about is classy and professional. That's what he comes off.
Yeah,
Petit comes off great.
He comes off really good.
He does.
Yeah, really, really
Nothing
good.
crazy said.
Would
though.
you know
No.
Petiti if he was here in
Oh,
shorts
yeah.
and a t-shirt?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shorts
I
and t-shirt.
don't think that I would. I
don't
wasn't
think
the
that I
podium.
would. I
Shorts
really
and
don't.
t-shirt. No, there's no way we'd know Odom. There's no
No,
way. Who was the other guy you mentioned? Oh, Chesney.
Chesney. I don't
Shorts
know.
and t-shirt. No,
I don't think so.
If all three of them are standing together, it's getting a coffee at the mill, and we're like going, I wonder who those three yahoos are. And you find out it's Petiti,
Chesney, and Odom. Shorts and
I
t-shirt.
guess they're not Yahoos after
Short
all.
pants.
I wouldn't know him.
No.
You know what? You would know Lanning,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I don't know that I would. He's kind of an everyman. Oh, you know what? I probably would know him. Bigger guy, right? Bigger dude.
Lanny probably is 6'2".
Okay.
I think.
Not that
But he's
big.
not a big. No, I wouldn't. If you walked in the room, I wouldn't be like, "Wow, that's
That's more of a linebacker.
yeah." I don't think he's
Okay,
NFL tight end or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's like Gronkowski walking.
Wow. So the stool's impressed with Petiti.
I told you he wasn't. I thought he seemed pretty.
I told you.
Pretty calm, cool, collected, poised, not brash, not peacocking really, as he should.
Not at all.
No,
I
that's
didn't.
very
I don't like the
professional.
headline now because I read the headline and I go, "Oh, this will be good information." And I kind of delved into it and there really wasn't anything. No.
No, he was good. He didn't oversell the 24-team playoff.
Yeah. What was the biggest?
You want to
comment
play
on
that one, Connor? Play
Yeah.
that one real quick. Him talking about the 2014
I'd like to
playoff.
hear
Tony
this.
Petiti.
Spencer McLaughlin, Locked On Podcast Network. You've spoken a lot about your support for the 2014 playoff. For college football fans that value the week-to-week urgency of the regular season, can you tell them why they should be okay with a 2014 playoff?
Yeah, I think for a number of reasons. I think the system of the 24 is something that we should point to. And I think when I go back and think about, playoff formats and having some experience with this at MLB, even though MLB's regular season is a very different season, I totally understand the difference. But the idea is, number one, keeping in as many teams in contention for as long as possible. Play as many meaningful games for as long as you can. Secondly, the format creates all kinds of incentives. So if you think about a 2014 playoff, right, you got a bunch of teams that are going to be ranked between 16 and 24 that are just trying to make sure they're in. Right? You're going to have teams playing to the very end to see if they're in. You're going to have teams playing to see if they can get a home game. So every game is going to matter because your seeding is always going to be determined by somebody else. It's not the NFL where your record tells you where you are, right, in the division. This is something different. This is going to be seeded by a committee. So you're always playing. It's a big advantage to be one of the 8 teams that get a bye. it's a big advantage to be seeded 1 and 2. You have the best path to the semifinal. It's a lot different to go on the road in the first round game than it is to host one in your stadium. So I think we've got a lot of different incentives all across the format that keep you playing hard to the very end. Secondly, I think the idea that we're playing more competitive games is going to be crucial. Like, I just think, giving fan games late in the season, and there's another piece of it. Like, we shouldn't separate. We've had institutions making incredible investments in football, and it's really important to maintain that commitment to invest, and you have to have opportunity to play to maintain that investment. So while the bowl system has done great things for college football for a really long time, when you get into a playoff world like this, it takes up all the air. And so success is defined very specifically about the playoff. And so we just got to, I just firmly believe we create the access. Look, I know there's things out there we get asked all the time. Well, this fan poll said this and this poll said that. I'm really confident that, we'll fill our stadiums and we will have really large audiences watching these games if we expand.
Wow. He made a good case. Now, remember what Garth said, though. Remember? The pushback would be, okay, Garth Glisman, associate SEC commissioner on our show a few weeks ago, said the pushback would be those teams, the upper tier teams that would not late in the season, they'd be safe, playoff safe. Their position would be pretty established. And then what would happen in the key games late? In the Michigan-Ohio State game, would Ohio State rest its quarterback because it's safe in the playoff? That's what the SEC's contention is. That's not Sipple's contention. That's what Garth laid out.
Yeah, compelling on both sides.
Yeah, that's
a couple of interesting things that to say. One is not this one. This is not going to hold up, I'm sure. But so far in the 12-team playoffs, there's been 8 byes and it's 7 losses.
Okay, what does that tell you?
So the byes have done nothing. They've been the only one person's won. Who is it? Sigs. Only one. Sig.
The man.
Yeah.
Connor got into the act.
Connor got into it also. So Connor's now speaking.
He's got confidence for days.
Speaking. Yeah.
Connor's
on suspension again from yesterday's.
All right, keep going with your soliloquy.
No. Well, we have to. Oh, sorry.
Well, the other
what's the other thing?
The other thing is that they didn't mention, which I'd like to have heard, was okay. If we're gonna go to 24, then I want to hear about it once again. The schedule, which in my mind, if it goes to 24, should be 9 plus 2. I mean, you got
2 plus 2.
You have 9 games and plus 2.
Plus 2.
You're gonna have 24 deep.
Very aggressive, Bill.
There's going to be play-in games also.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be in week 10. There's going to be 48 teams alive. So you don't get a schedule. No, it's got to be.
So you get some 8 and 4s in there.
So yeah, if all of a sudden you can start to sell me on 24,
Mm-hmm.
if you start telling me they're going to play 9 plus 2, I'm going to say, all right, we're going to see some teams coming in there. Then we're not trying to sell tickets for $100 because we have teams coming in here.
Right.
That we want to see play.
Yeah, that we've established. Well, we can do it on the other end, but we've established that Nebraska's season would look way differently right now if Tennessee were coming to town.
Oh,
instead of Bowling Green. But anyway, go ahead, Jake.
Well, we have to get the break. If you are hungry for breakfast, brunch, or lunch in downtown Lincoln, where should the Breakers go this morning?
Big Ten, Bird.
Early Bird's open right now at 19th and K.
Wide open.
Free and spacious parking. They have breakfast tacos,
half-price hash browns,
nachos, waffles, French toast, a variety of pancakes, and the world-famous hash holes. Hash holes. Stop by today. Early Bird open until 2 p.m. every day of the week at 19th and K. More from Media Days next on Early Break in the Ticket.
The hotel report is not good, by the way. Oh, shit.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Bleicher of PRG Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974, $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 10,000 due at signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees expert. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Lincoln is full of great golf courses in a state that is getting national recognition for exceptional golf. Friend Country Club is worth the drive. Just 40 minutes from Lincoln and home to one of the state's most respected 9-hole courses. Enjoy their restaurant with popular items like a 14-ounce ribeye, 10-ounce sirloin, or chicken fried steak. Open Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 10 p.m. Expand your horizons with a trip to Friend Country Club, just 40 minutes southeast of Lincoln. It's worth a visit.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC in Louisville. Koppel is proud to be the highest-rated GMC dealer in the Omaha and Lincoln areas based on Google reviews. Right now, get 0% financing for 60 months on new Silverado and Sierra 1500 models. But hurry, the 0% financing offer won't last long. Visit us in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you're a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
You're listening to 93.7 The Tickets, coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Blaker of PRG Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate. This
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you are getting ready for the weekend ahead, a good place to start would be at Super Saver, the Smokehouse, winning awards across the world since 1984. They've got great recipes that you can get. The Polish Party Pack, also $10 for 2 pounds of meat. at the Smokehouse since
Pounds of meat.
1984.
How recognizable is Bielema, by the way?
Oh,
I mean, if he walked in here, he's just really recognizable. You'd know Bielema, right? He's probably the most recognizable of them all, except for Siggs.
Probably Siggs.
I mean, Ryan Day is pretty recognizable.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, with kind of
no Day.
Yeah, Day would be right there.
PJ Fleck, can't miss him with the shiny bald head.
I would not put him even in the same recognizable class as Bielema, though.
No, he's probably number one.
There's a chance if you Chicago, just say it's just shoulder to shoulder on sidewalk walking traffic, and you're walking at that, and it's Bielema and Fleck are in the crowd. I mean, there's a chance you don't catch Fleck,
especially if he's just in a t-shirt and shorts, and it doesn't
Bielema,
say Minnesota.
Whatever he's in, he could be in a tux,
yeah,
or he could be in some sort of a spandex suit,
right?
And
that'd be amazing. That you'd recognize him.
Just had a very odd situation happen during the break here by the
with
table.
Clifford?
No, Clifford has left. I think we have more security now in here, so it's getting. There's probably now about 12 people in the room at this point compared to the one or two earlier.
Are you talking low?
No, I'm talking somewhat normal, I would think. But as you know, these are all mannequins behind me.
The mannequins are. That's what I was looking at.
Okay, well, a lady, one of the janitors came by, and she said good morning to one of the mannequins and said, "Oh, that's not a person." I kid you. She's I hope you didn't see this. Oh, I saw that.
I saw it.
And she walked by with the very flush red face, and she's out of the room now. But yeah, she said good morning to a mannequin.
One of the mannequins.
And even though there's 18 in a row right there, she chose the one to say hi to, and she's moved on. But that's okay.
And you also shook hands with the head coach from Iowa.
I did, yeah. I did do that. And I don't know what came over me. It was very strange. It was I said, I'm lucky you shook my hand. He could have said, no, I'm good. That'd be even worse and weirder. But I don't know what happened or why I did it.
Did Jay Foreman see this?
No, he wasn't there yet.
Okay.
He was not here yet. I don't know if Austin or DP saw it because they're facing this way and probably looking over there. So I don't know if they saw it, but I did shake his hand.
Ferris is friendly, though, right?
Very friendly, super friendly guy. I don't root for him, but very friendly guy.
What did he say to you?
Good to see you. I say, Coach.
He said, good to see you to Jake. You think he just knew you're from Iowa?
No.
You think he knew you're
I don't
from
know.
Iowa?
Maybe I have that. I guess Connor would say I have that aura of the Iowa way. Apparently, I hope not.
Aura.
But I would say at the podium, I went to his session for a little bit. I watched him talk on the side podium for 5 minutes. And probably of the 6 questions I heard from the Iowa media, at least 3 of them were about the quarterback situation. He even said the main podiums, we don't know what it's going to be. It's iffy. We won't know until week 1, if we even know then. It could be an ongoing competition throughout the season. But as of right now, entering fall camp, it is no leader in the clubhouse for Iowa at quarterback.
How about when you hear a coach say it could go into the season?
He said that at the side podium for sure.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that as a fan, do you? You don't want to hear that.
I would not. I mean, right now, most likely we'll be proven wrong, or I will be proven. But right now, it's it appears as if Iowa's made an error, and they should have went out and got a quarterback. It's Iowa. They sell out. It's a great place.
I totally agree with you.
The ability they had to go get a quarterback wouldn't have been that hard. It really wouldn't have been.
The only thing, Bill, I'd caution you on is don't condemn it before. Maybe one of those guys is really good. Hank Brown, or I don't know the other guy's name.
It could be, but
maybe they're really good.
Yeah, are you telling me they have 2 elite quarterbacks? So they have no idea they
I'm not
can't
buying
pick
that.
one of them?
I'm not
so I'm
taking
having a
that.
hard time thinking one of these guys is elite when he says it might go until the Big Ten conference starts.
Maybe one of them just gets really good. It's Hank Brown and the other guy.
Jeremy Helinski.
Thank you.
Helinski, yeah.
Say again.
Jeremy Helinski.
Those are the 2 guys.
How many times have you go back and go, what was the strength of that team? Quarterback battle throughout the year. Tell me that one. Never.
How many times now have we? This is not good. I shouldn't even raise it, but how many times have we seen that at Nebraska? Not that often, but we've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Newcomb Crouch was.
That's the big one.
Are you too young for that one, Jake?
No, I remember Newcomb Crouch. I was younger, but I remember that conversation. There
was like a
ordeal.
Bill, you're old enough to remember. Was it Blakeman Travis Turner Do you remember that at all in the 80s?
I remember Travis Turner. Yes, I'm trying to remember that. I know there was Mike Grant, Mickey Joseph
For sure.
That was one.
That's a good one. That was in that, and that was sort of. It wasn't good.
Yeah,
it wasn't a good
Well,
situation.
If you go back to, was it Mike Riley when they had, was it Patrick O'Brien and Tristan Gebbia had the competition here, and neither one of them was the starting quarterback?
A little bit of
I
that.
think one of them left.
Yeah.
They both left or something like that.
Yeah, it's never a great thing. Well, you
And-
don't want to hear a coach say that. Well, this might go into the season. Oh, great.
And then 2010 Nebraska, we didn't even know it was going to be Martinez starting game one. It was Zach Lee versus Martinez in fall camp, and all of a sudden it's Taylor Martinez getting the start as a freshman.
Oh, remember Bo? Now, Bill, you weren't around, but Bo kept that under wraps.
He did
so much that for the opener, we didn't know who was going to take the first snap. You know, we found out when he trotted out there, when Taylor trotted out.
Yes.
There was we didn't know. Bo kept that under wraps really well. So yeah, that was a good camp one. But Taylor, it wasn't like they were playing Zach Lee during the season, right?
No, that was a surprise, like I said, for the opening snap of the season. Oh, there's
But then
Taylor Martinez.
Taylor established himself as a starter.
Absolutely.
It wasn't a back and forth like Grant and Mickey Joseph. That was
No.
kind of a
That was
back.
a back and forth.
Yeah.
And both would play in the game. And if something happened, and then you always the issue is always you just kind of have that. It's hard also just have a couple bad series when you know that you've won the job by 51%, and you have two bad series.
Then what?
And then sometimes, like I said, there's a difference in players. On some people just play better when the lights are on, and all of a sudden somebody can be like, "Oh man, you know what? They earned it. This person earned it," and but in the back of your head you're going like, "I know," but when things get real, this is the guy that probably can make this play for or do whatever to handle it.
That's what you
and
want.
then you don't know it till you're out there. So it's just never good. I mean, I wasn't surprised by it, but just think what a media genius that the Raiders are right now. They named Kirk Cousins the starting quarterback. So Mendoza's not the starting quarterback.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, they named him yesterday.
I missed that also,
So they've
Bill.
been in camp for what, 2 days?
Is that right? They
Yeah.
named Cousins.
Yeah. I think they're just going like, guys, we have a rookie quarterback here. We have Cousins who just, by the way, has started like, 500 games in the NFL. A lot of games. But so
it's really interesting to me. Fernando's not going to be the starter.
Nope.
Wow.
And I think what they did was just, hey, let's just not drag this out into a daily conference. So every day the coach would have to answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the coach, he also has this ability, if he wants you to name him the starter, he can also change it 3 weeks from now. Just say, yeah, things changed. We're going with Mendoza.
Yep.
But now there's no questions to the media.
Nope.
So if
Silences
Kirk had named somebody, he could name somebody right now. Here's your starter. Then week one, he goes, yeah, there's been a change.
Mm-hmm.
And they just have to answer 6 questions on the sidebar.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Sidebar. Speaking of sidebars, remember when Spurrier was changing quarterbacks during the series?
During series?
When
That
he
was-
running-
that's
when he was
very
running
odd.
the fun and gun.
Fun gun.
Oh, it was odd. I remember
Running
like it was
plays
yesterday.
in and out with quarterbacks.
Right.
Yes.
it was an
That's
anyway.
strange.
What else did you hear at the podium?
Well, we got to get to break. We're
Are we just
late.
doing breaks now?
Yeah, we're at 6:58. We're way behind as usual. When we come back,
okay.
Song of the day and the mailbag is next.
The
on
bag.
The break on the ticket.
You're listening to 93.7 The Tickets, coverage from Big Ten football media days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Blaker of PRG Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently. There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, buddy, here we go. Just keep your eye on the ball. All right, just swing right through it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Hey, run it out, run it out, run it out. Okay.
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Where there's smoke, there's flavor, and there's plenty of that at the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market. Award-winning Old World recipes made in Lincoln since 1984 with many flavors and smoked sausage and brats to choose from. The Smokehouse has something special for every season: brats and sausage for the grill, beef sticks and beef jerky for snacking, and smoked salmon, smoked turkey, and smoked hams for your holiday feast. Stop by the Smokehouse at Super Saver in Russ's Market today to fulfill your search for real flavor.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Iconic summer moments deserve an iconic drink. Reach for Mountain Dew, an American original. From its beginnings in the foothills of Tennessee to your biggest summer yet. The refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew is the perfect companion to your American summer adventures. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Tasting great since '48. Look for Mountain Dew in stores near you at mountaindew.com. That's mountaindew.com.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this summer, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. This summer's cream cheese flavor is pickle. Pair it with a blueberry cobbler iced latte, and don't forget their Berry Breeze dirty soda. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
You're listening to 93.7 The Tickets, coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Bleicher of PRG Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
You love to bash his sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're a
No,
big tough?
never feel like an
if
idiot.
you're a big tough guy this morning,
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Once again, your song of the day from 1975, Sister Golden Hair by America. 464-56851 is bad. 10 is good. Texture rating on the Sauter Heyman Jewelers song of the day.
All right.
Okay.
Everyone knows that Jake did this on purpose. Because baseline's in 999.
Whoa, that's an incredible baseline.
I'm not going 999.
Well, but I've said it on air before. This is my favorite song ever. This is Sister Golden Hair America is my number one song. No,
I did not know that.
I said it like a week ago on
1975.
1975.
My bad.
This is my favorite song of all time. This is it.
Oh God,
just absolutely, love. It's a 10 for me. It's the best song that I've.
Why do you deem it the best? I love the song.
Part of it's 75, I think, like that. I don't know.
Like
it's just one of those songs. Like I remember, like 75 like that. I've been living in Fullerton, like that. I can remember, just hear that song playing on the
Parallel
radio.
Lives.
It was just incredible.
Yeah. I had the 45.
Yeah, I had the 45.
Did you have the 45?
Yes.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what to say about it. It's sort of like the perfect song.
It's kind of the perfect.
It's that era.
It's a perfect song from that era.
Yeah. You like the drums. You do like that.
And then it comes in. I go wait for it.
It's not obnoxious drums. It's perfectly timed.
Also, is my favorite song. I haven't overheard it.
No.
It's not also.
No,
It's not a song you go, I know it's my favorite, but I can't take it anymore because I hear
Right.
it so much. You don't.
No, you don't.
You don't hear it as much. But when it comes on, that is a turn it up. It's walk up. It's everything. It's a 10. And I don't need everybody to agree with the 10s with me on that, but this is my favorite song.
Jake, you played Bill's favorite song.
Yes. And it's like Hit the Road Jack for you.
Oh, okay. That's a good song too.
Yeah. So
okay, I get it.
So that's how it hits.
That's a
with
good.
me.
Okay, I get that.
So now you know how that hits. Steve, go ahead.
I was gonna say it starts at a 9.
Good bass line.
I don't know why that song's so appealing. It's hard to put into words. It just feels good.
I like this.
It's a sunshine song. It's like a sunny day song.
In the band America.
Yeah.
It's not like America has. You can't name.
It's not a statement.
28 songs that America.
No, you got about 5 or 6
Yeah,
by
5 or
America,
6.
but not
That's about
28.
it,
Yeah.
Bill, Jake, help. What's another
A
American
Horse
song?
with No Name.
Yeah, which is
Ventura Highway. I mean,
Oh,
those are the big ones.
Wow,
there.
America sings Ventura Highway.
Yes, that's America.
Oh, they've had some
They've
songs.
had some songs. So
You can do Magic, right? That's America.
Is that? Are you sure?
That's America. That's America. Yeah.
wherever they be playing,
That's America.
I'd go see America.
You would. I don't
would.
know if they tour around anymore.
Well, we can check it out. What's your rating, Sip?
935.
Okay.
Is
Solid.
Connor suspended or not?
Hey, I gotta say one thing. I put Diamond Girl in that same category that you do with this song.
Okay.
Diamond Girl is my version of your
Seals
this
and
song.
Cross.
Yeah.
And here's what's crazy about that is, that's my number 2. It is. No, Diamond Girl's right there.
Really?
It really
Yeah,
is.
when you hear Diamond Girl, it's
Diamond
like,
Girl or
God.
Convoy. It's one of those two. Yeah.
This song, though, you don't hear it. You don't overhear it. You're right.
Yeah.
When you hear it, you're like, oh, God, that's a good song.
Connor, since it was my favorite song ever, I'll lift you off I'll give you a reprieve for one day.
Wow.
Yeah, extremely pleasing song. Love it. Love the guitar there. It's probably like a 9.7 for me. 9.7. And America is still touring.
Whoa.
Where can we find them at? Where can we?
They have a show Friday, September 18th, so not very far away.
Where?
In Las Vegas, Nevada, at
Let's
the
go.
Resorts World Theater.
That would be.
Let's make the trip. The stool is going to
Do they get
Vegas to
anywhere
watch
close?
America.
Do they have anywhere close?
To get any place that even
Doesn't
Midwest
look like
at all.
it. It doesn't
There's,
look like it.
Pennsylvania is pretty much.
I don't know if
That's not
Pennsylvania
very
is
close.
closer than Vegas. I don't know. You know where Pennsylvania's at?
Which one's closer, Pennsylvania or Vegas?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You got to go one or two ways, and then there's Florida,
Okay, they're Florida.
and then Connecticut if you'd like to go to
That's a
Connecticut.
long ways away.
Long
We
ways
could fly
away,
there, though,
too.
if we had to.
But you could go to the Parks Casino on October 31st, Saturday, in
Where's that?
Benslam, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Here's some ratings on the song of the day.
what do we
Let's go to
have?
YouTube first. MC Magic says 9.2. Troy 8.8. Genghis 9.5. Better Times. Mighty Mouse 8.9. BWD 4.8. Albert 11. CL Porter 8.3. Bolt 9.5. Better Times. Charlie says 8.5. Will always turn this one up. We've got Nebraska Knoll 932. Wishing was fishing 876. Nashville Husker 8.9. Rashawn in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania 8.9. Now we go to there's a lot of text, a lot of people chiming in for this one today.
People are listening and watching the show. Thank you. Because
Rod
you're
in
live,
Lincoln,
Jake.
9.5 from Rod in Lincoln. Rob in Valparaiso 8.2. John in Lincoln 2. Nope. He says nope to Sister Golden Hair.
Yeah, nope
What?
to you. Yeah.
Rick from Wahoo 9. Robert, Oklahoma 7.8. Brett and Bertrand 8. Sandmaster a little low from Scott 5.7 on Sister Golden Hair. Ryan in California 7.8. Les in Lincoln great 8-1-1. By the way, age 74 from Les. Sean 9.77. Caleb from Lee 2.9. Mike and Dalton 8. Ron 7.9. Downtown Scott 7.5. Rick and Susie in center with Huskerland Bulldogs 9. Gavin and Pender goes 10 plus. 10 plus.
Gavin.
Dustin, who claims to be in Antarctica still, 8.5. Saint Potato, easy 10. Jennifer 9.1, hubby 8.4. They say thank you, Jake. You're
Look
welcome.
how high
Jennifer.
that was. What was the scores again?
That was 9.1 from Jennifer, 8.4
Can't
from
you see-
hubby.
1975. I bet they were dancing around the house today.
Yep.
I bet they were with candles lit. Can you see candles lit
JJ's
everywhere?
candles?
Yes.
Shemaiah with the putter, aka Shimania. Yacht Rock Banger 7.5 from him. Sanderson, American Anthem by America 9 for that one. And Starkey and Bennett 6.
Starkey, is that new?
That one's new. I haven't seen that.
Starkey
Jane,
Bennett.
Yeah.
Jane and Wahoo 7.5. Song of the day was Sister Golden Hair by America 1975.
Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome, Bill. It is time, Connor, for the mailbag.
The
Play
bag.
music. All right, to the mailbag. Here we go. First question. I got to get it pulled up here. All right, this is from John. Says, good morning. Have any of you guys ever been to the Czech Festival in Wilbur or the Kool-Aid Festival in Hastings?
Never been to the Kool-Aid Festival, Sun Issue, but I've been to Wilbur, and it was incredible. As a matter of fact, a fight broke out that night at the street dance.
Was it like the pistol?
I don't know if it's big as the pistol. I don't know if the board for the check board got involved. I think it was just a fight that broke up.
There's a fist fight.
Yeah, but I've been there. As a matter of fact, I also watched this the other day. Is this weekend the check day?
Yes, it is. This is check days this weekend, correct.
And the reason I bring that up is that I saw on social media they had a group practicing dancing, and it was youth, and it was like polka dancing and stuff.
Wow, youth were polka dancing.
And it was really cool.
Yes.
I'm like, this is really cool. Yes.
More youth polka dancing.
Jake, have you been there?
Surprised, not surprised.
I have not been there, no.
That's surprising.
No, I have not. My parents go every year. I have not been. They go like
do a live remote next year.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
Is it? So it's this weekend?
The one I would say this: if you get a chance, pull up the schedule. I saw the schedule. They have about 140 things in 3 days. It's insane what's going on around that town.
What if they let us do it?
What?
Oh,
is there anybody from Wilbur that would?
Will Dana Altman be on the scene?
Yes.
Dana is usually there.
He's usually there, right?
Dirk runs Wilbur basically, so Dana is usually there.
Dirk is his brother.
Yes.
We should go see Dana Altman
Yeah.
at check days. That'd be fun.
I know Dirk pretty well. So you think he runs check days?
To a certain extent.
Well, Connor's involved with check days,
I am,
it sounds
yeah.
like.
What's your level of involvement?
My family goes every year. We're very Czech heritage heavy. My mom,
Czech heritage.
my
heavy.
aunt does a lot of the alumni band and Czech dancing stuff as well. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
That
So,
voice
all
you hear is Connor.
That's Connor, producer Connor, running
Yeah.
the board today.
Yeah,
thank
thank
you,
you,
Connor, for
He's
all
on
the help.
air. If you see his hair, he loves his bangs.
He's got the boy band hair
Boy
for
band.
sure.
Yeah.
Next up from Kip
NSYNC.
Kip says this: are you more likely to be the person that sings the lyrics to a song before the music reaches that point, or try to predict the movie before the end? And which one is more annoying?
Oh,
I'll read
that's
it
a
again.
good
Are you more
question. No,
likely?
that's a good question.
I do some lip syncing, but I match it. I don't go ahead.
Your lip syncing is
Yeah.
rough.
Rough. Didn't say it wasn't. Shots at me, obviously.
It wasn't
Play
really
my
a
favorite
shot.
song, and all of a
No,
sudden,
it
I nailed the drum solo and
You
the
did.
guitar solo.
I saw you nail that drum
you
solo
nailed it.
too. I did see that.
That was Now
You
you're
did
coming.
no,
Now you're
not taking shots.
taking shots at me.
Jake butchers lyrics.
My wife, it's
Intentionally,
nonstop.
yes.
Laura's nonstop on a movie. Well, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Oh yeah. Oh, he's gonna get caught. Wife's gonna catch him on
that's
this.
annoying.
She has all she does is predict what's gonna happen in the movie, the whole movie.
But that's not that annoying, is it?
It's a little bit. We have to bring. I go easy on your everything. It's like this was gonna happen. That's all she talks about. Oh.
That's never bothered me when someone does that. And lyrics don't even really bother me that much. Lyricosis is funny. Jake has it bad.
Oh, I have terrible lyricosis.
Yeah,
it's a bad disease.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of it.
I would say those things don't annoy me. Like what Laura does not annoy me.
It's a little bit.
It's a little annoying.
It's kind of humorous to me too.
Yeah.
Though. A lot of times she's dead wrong.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Oh yeah. Why'd he go in there? Why'd he go in there? If he goes in, yeah.
All right.
This is from Mike. Says Jake's in Chicago. Sip will be here soon. Are you guys in or out in general on deep dish pizza?
All the way in.
All the way in, but only in Chicago.
Okay.
All
Good
the way
answer.
in.
Not Detroit.
I'm down with that. Yeah.
No.
They have that good Detroit deep dish.
Yeah, if I'm in Santa Barbara, no, wherever it's at, no. But in Chicago, if you don't go have deep dish, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all the way
I'm getting
in.
deep dish tonight, so I will. I did not have it last night. Tonight is deep dish evening.
Also, Jake, help us out, Chicagoans. What is the famous beef sandwich?
Al's beef, the Italian beef sandwich.
Italian beef.
I
heard it's just in sport peppers, right? Yes.
You have to have the peppers make the sandwich. No, the beef's good as it is, but the peppers make it exceptional.
Sport peppers. So they're
You know a lot.
If,
I've never heard of that.
If I could get to an Al's beef close by, I will try to get there. But
You got to get pizza and Al's beef.
that'd be a heck of a day right there.
You would do it too.
That's Chicago right there, right?
Jake would do it.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't even consider it.
Well, Jake, when Jake and Swim and those guys went to the
January
Northwestern game, we talked to people, and you went to and got pizza pie.
We did. Yeah, we went to Lou Malnati's and Al's beef. That was a great food weekend. That was awesome.
See.
I want to do it again.
I do see. Now, by the way, I will be there tomorrow. We're only 1.7 miles away from the Hilton, Jake. So it's a quick Uber, right? That'd be a quick Uber.
1.7.
Pretty
You're
quick
not walking
Uber.
that.
Yeah.
You're not walking.
No, not walking, but quick Uber.
Yeah, don't take the train. Uber that one for
it's
sure.
an Uber.
Don't take the train?
You could if you wanted to.
No. I don't
But
think
the
so.
train's not that close to the Hilton Chicago. There's I had to get off almost over a half-mile walk to get to the hotel, which is not that far, but it's not like it's right here.
Is there any?
by the
Can you
hotel.
see? Can you see Lollapalooza? Is it
Oh
heaven?
yeah.
You see
Oh,
the stage?
I'll send you guys a picture from my hotel room. I looked down. Lollapalooza is right there. It is right across the street. I could throw a baseball from my hotel and hit someone at Lollapalooza. I'm not going to do that, but I could.
I wonder what parking's like.
All of a sudden, someone got knocked out. What happened? You got hit by a baseball.
Yeah, from the ninth
You know
floor
what
of
the good news of having a
Congress Hotel.
super early show is, though? If I take an Uber at 5 a.m.,
You're fine.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like there's going to be a lot of traffic.
You're good.
Right.
Last one. This is from Eric.
And you'll not
says,
take an Uber at 5 a.m. I'll guarantee you that. You'll be on the
5:30.
Yeah, it'd be 5:30.
Eric says, of all the 18 Big Ten coaches, who do you most want to sit down at the table with the guys in Chicago? Is it Signetti? Is that what it is or not?
No, I probably wouldn't say Signetti just because.
That shocks me, by the way.
Well, just because
That's my answer.
I would probably want to maybe get somebody more maybe under the radar or something like that. I would,
Like Barry Odom.
Barry Odom or Braun from Northwestern or something.
Braun.
Because
good answer.
The reason I bring that up is Jake brought up is that same number of years, exact same record as Rule.
That's crazy.
One better in Big Ten play.
Yep. 19-19.
And they've been playing in a soccer stadium on the lake.
Yeah, he's
So it
11
seats 18,000 people.
Braun's 11-16 in the Big Ten.
I noticed on that note, Bill, on Northwestern, I saw Stuart Mandel was out there yesterday from the Athletic. He says he went to the new stadium. There's no seats in the student section. They want them to stand the entire game. There's literally they have a section. There are no seats in that section though. It is standing.
So there's a couple things about that. One, cool. If you're not playing well, students won't show up.
Right.
They'll go like I really don't feel like standing for. I mean, if you had to stand for 3.5 hours, like you can't even sit down like at halftime.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea. Like this is cool, man. But all of a sudden, like I really don't want to go there because at halftime I like to sit down for a second.
Eat a hot dog.
Yeah, eat a hot dog. Instead, I can't do that. But the stadium looks unreal.
I'd like to sit down with Matt Cam.
Yeah, that's
really
great one.
Is your number one answer?
Yeah. I would.
You could talk about your love for Iowa State and
I
how
mean-
you hate people at Casey's talking about Iowa State
No,
football.
I mean, some of it would just be to show you guys I can do this. I can talk.
That's okay.
What about Loxley?
Just get Locks to sit down. Sure.
Imagine Jake. Okay, you guys fade every year.
Hey, you've lost 8 straight games. You have the Maryland fade. How do we stop this, Mike? What's wrong with October, September,
I bet
November?
the Locks would be fun to talk to.
Yeah, he would be fun.
Giano.
That
You've lost
is
43
the mailbag.
He hasn't lost 43.
Yeah, they have not won a game since 2009 against a ranked opponent.
Rutgers.
That's not good. Rutgers is not. Yes. That is the mailbag. When we come back, hour or two more from Big Ten Media Days. We got some patch controversy about these jerseys. We'll chat about that next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Blaker of B1G Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate openings for production laborers, operators, and drivers. Earn great pay starting at $21.50 per hour, plus health benefits, 401k, paid time off, and more. Right now, production laborers can earn a $1,500 hiring bonus, and drivers are eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience? No problem. Concrete Industries offers on-the-job training and opportunities to grow your career. Start your future today. Visit concreteindustries.com.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974, $195 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 10,000 due at signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
College football season is nearly here, and 93.7 The Ticket is on the scene to get things underway. Tune in Tuesday, July 28th to Thursday, July 30th for coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago as Derek Pearson, Jake Sorensen, Jay Foreman, and Austin Orman interview coaches, players, and broadcasters from around the Big Ten Conference. 93.7 The Ticket's coverage from Big Ten Media Days is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michael Clothiers, and Ben Blaker of B1G Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Husker fans, the 2026 Nebraska football season is quickly approaching, and we need you in the Sea of Red at Memorial Stadium this fall. Single game tickets for all 7 home games start at just $45, and are now available in both end zone and sideline seat locations. These tickets are only available while supplies last, so get yours today before they're gone. To purchase your Husker football single game tickets or for more information, visit huskers.com/tickets. Go Big Red.
You're listening to 93.7 The Tickets, coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Blanker of PRG Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans, so I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Wednesday. Steve Sipple, Bill Busch in studio. Jake Sorensen here live from Big Ten Media Days here in Chicago. Hour 2 sponsored by our friends at Pinnacle Bank. We're just over a week away from the Pinnacle Bank Championships in Omaha getting underway. We encourage you to buy tickets. We'll also have some chances at tickets over the next week here on the show. Pinnacle Bank member, FDIC equal housing lender. By the way, a little late coming back there. The coffee is finally out here at Media Days. So even though the room opens here at 8 o'clock, it is, I've been here since 6 o'clock or 5:30, and finally we got some coffee here. So
finally,
thank you.
Is there anyone else milling around? Is the room filling? What
I would say, right? I'm looking around. I see 10 people in here at this point. 10.
Do you recognize anybody?
Oh yeah, I see one from Nebraska's over here, and then a couple janitors, it looks like, and some other people milling around in the side podiums. But yes,
who do you have your eye on, Jake, to maybe get on the show? Somebody like a pundit or something?
Well, if a Rick Pizzo or Dave Rebson walks in from BTN, I'd love to have them on, or anybody else from BTN. Howard Griffith would be sweet. But if anybody else is walking in, we'll certainly track them down. So
you were at the Hilton Chicago.
I'm upstairs, second floor, Hilton Chicago.
That's where it is, second floor.
Yeah,
an elevator or an escalator?
Oh, escalator.
Okay, so does it immediately present itself tomorrow?
No.
I won't have any problems.
No, I mean Sean will walk you through, but you'll walk.
No, I won't be. Sean will not be with me in the morning tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, just call me. I'll get you here. You just walk in the main door. You go left, you go right, up the escalator, and then you're here.
If you get to the Hilton second floor, I think you can figure that out.
If you just get to the front doors of the Hilton, I'll just come down and we'll go up together.
Yes.
It will
Leave
take
the
us,
old man out of the room. It's really not
Here's
necessary.
your chair. These are headphones.
Did you bring your pill? Is your eye okay? All right, this is good. You're there at the Hilton Chicago.
I have coffee. We're all good to go, and it's been connected good.
God,
so
it's
I'm happy
great
with
that you're there. I mean, it really is helpful that you're there, Jake.
Well, I was like, well, is this going to be in my room today? So I did not know I could get in this room. I came over saying I'll get here early enough, so if I can't get in, I'll just set up somewhere in the Hilton with my phone and do it that way, or my computer. But the fact the room was open and we had security here, I was like, all right. He said, go for it. I said,
Big
sweet,
Ten
I
got
will.
it done.
So thank you.
Yeah, because initially you were denied, right? You were denied.
Yes.
Well, I emailed the gal. She said, no, the room opens at 8. I said, well, sometimes the room is open before 8. So I checked out myself without getting her approval. So I'm sure I might get some chastising today. But you know what? You can't stop me now. We're here.
No. Okay, perfect. Good job.
Thanks to Clifford again.
Hey,
for
question,
security,
show
man.
question.
Yeah,
Are we
what do you
having
got?
Sean on?
No, not today.
Okay. Is there any? Is that a?
Well, if you want to,
we're at
go,
odds, obviously.
Well, we can. I thought Sean would be in travel mode, so I didn't even plan for him to be on the show.
I think he's planning to be on.
Okay, we can have him on.
I think we should.
That's fine. I'm not doing a game show today because I don't do it when I'm not there, so it's
no
fine.
game show.
Connor, can you do breaking news? I'm going to move quickly on this one because it should have maybe more in the idle chit chat, but there was quite a discovery yesterday that I think this is from Taylor Kuby. Am I correct on that name?
I mean, my brother-in-law.
What's his name?
Yes,
Taylor
Kuby.
Yeah. Seth Lang and Ryan Beckman and myself, that was Team Olson and myself, got notified yesterday that we finished second place in the second flight of the tournament. So we're in the money, and also automatic we're AQ'd, automatic qualifier for next year.
You're kidding.
Right.
We're AQ'd into the tournament for next year for the Winnebago Open. But we
Nice
finished
job.
second.
Well, congratulations.
I'm serious. I was wondering about
We didn't know that until all of a sudden Seth got the email yesterday, and Taylor has to head out to Ho Chunk Casino.
He does.
That's where he has to get the money at.
How much?
What's that? Don't know. I did tell Taylor. My amount is now your amount. I said you can take mine.
Generous.
I'm fine with that.
Hey, I was wondering about that whole thing. I thought we were going to do. I should have remembered to ask you an idle chit chat.
But we delved into it now, and so we're AQ'd. So we are now automatically qualified to play. So we will be playing next year in the Winnebago Open.
Very nice.
Did you wear your bright colored shirt?
I wore somewhat of a bright shirt, but not the shirt.
Didn't.
I felt that was more for. I'll wear that same shirt though next year.
It was a striking shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah, it stood out. It was nice.
So anyway, sorry to bother you breakers with that, but just
no, thank you. That was important to know that.
AQ'd our way, and I talked to Taylor on the phone yesterday. I called him to confirm.
You're getting to be kind of like in the kind of the golf culture.
This is
yes.
good.
I played twice
like
this year.
Bill.
Yeah, I played twice this year.
You understood when Jake was talking about what a Calcutta is. He might as well been speaking French yesterday. Now Greg did explain it to me in clearer terms today. Now, a Calcutta is crazy. I can't crazy. I can't even believe they have them.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, there's a lot of shenanigans
well,
going on.
You know what goes
some
on?
people
Fights
like to,
go on.
That's true. There are fights in the Calcutta.
I can see how a Calcutta might cause a fight.
I bet every golf course has had some sort of fight or major issue with Calcuttas because people like to.
It's cash.
There's cash involved, and they might have just a terrible day one and an incredible day two. How could that possibly happen? Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah. Interesting.
How that happens.
I wonder if breakers also keep texting in about what you think should happen at the BCC like that. What should the board do? What should the board?
Beatrice Country Club.
They've already met for 3 hours about it, so I don't know what the result has been.
Well, I wonder what level of involvement the Beatrice Sun will have.
The Daily Sun.
The Daily Sun.
Will they go down there and get quotes?
Well, they should probably.
Do you think just a simple apology to the board, or there'll have to be like a newsletter go out on this?
I hope there's a letter.
To
all the people at the Pistol, also all the competitors that heard about this. We want information.
What if the Pistol gets
apology.
canceled?
That would be tragic.
Cancel the Pistol because of two people.
I think that would be overreaction. Is what
the Pistol is on my calendar from January 1st. I circle those days saying we're not going on vacation. We're here.
Steve,
we're
do
here.
the headline again from Greg.
Fist fight Mars pistol event at Beatrice Country Club. Mars. That tells me that Greg's a longtime newspaper reader.
Yeah,
you put in Mars.
Okay, go ahead now.
464-5685 caller text as always. Saw this yesterday before to start off media days. Ohio State is going to feature a patch on their jersey in a $17 million deal with JP Morgan Chase. $17 million per year. It would be all 36 varsity sports of Ohio State will have this patch on their uniform. So the reason why there's several reasons why this is of interest, but they are now the fourth school to do so. I'm looking behind me. They have these patches on them. So I see Illinois has Busey Bank. The report in that was about $4 million per year. Per year for those.
$4 million.
Okay.
$4 million.
Michigan State has a bank. I think that report was at $6 million per year.
$6 million.
Culver's is on Wisconsin's. They don't have a report on what that figure is for that. It was not reported on the dollar amount. And now we see Ohio State at $17 million per year with this patch on their uniform.
Did you notice? You know what happened yesterday that was fascinating? Okay, so it's 17. I saw 15, whatever it is. It's a lot for Ohio State.
And Notre Dame came in at 20.
And
Notre Dame
came in right away.
Right afterward. Like they were sitting on it. Like, go ahead, say your number.
Got it.
Say your number.
Yeah, and theirs is a 6-year deal. Notre Dame's worth $18 million to $20 million, and it's what's that for? SoFi Technologies.
SoFi, yes, Notre Dame. Yep.
Could you imagine that one? They held that. They said,
I think they
said,
did.
Let Ohio State put their number out. Let them say what it is, and we'll be back. So
how would they know when Ohio State was putting it out? Maybe they didn't know.
I guarantee they had some idea. In the business, you have some idea. And guess what? Guess who's going to beat everybody?
Who?
Texas.
Yep.
Texas will beat everybody.
You think
do you think Texas is going to put Whataburger on theirs for like $4.2 million per? No, they're not. They're going to get something. It's going to be huge money. The thing that stood out the most to me was just the pundits who just were hilariously laughing at the Big 12 because they got $20 million for the whole league,
the whole deal
for Monster,
right?
And they also get that their logos on fields, on courts. It's the Monster Big 12 championship game, and each team gets $1.2 million.
Okay, now here's the question for you: if you're like in Nebraska, you see Ohio State at $17 million per year. Yeah. What if your deal's not close to that? Do you still announce it?
Well, you have to. You have to. If you agree to it, I find that
you're right. You have
all of a sudden, if I'm whatever, bank, whatever, Sandhills Global, that Sandhills, we're not going to say anything.
No, you can't do that.
Wasn't as much as Ohio State, so we're going to keep it on the DL.
Right.
No, we're not doing that. Yeah.
No, you got to announce it. It puts a little pressure on you to get close. See, then the other question is, what can Nebraska command? I think $10 million.
Well, when they a year ago in 2025, when they had the value of each school, I think Texas was one at 1 point whatever billion at that. Nebraska was 10th. So Nebraska is still
very strong.
What do you mean value?
Strong. That's the value of the athletic department.
Okay.
And they were ranked 10th, and it was the obvious people that were up that were there, the Georgias, Alabamas, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Michigan. But Nebraska, it was very odd if you just said the success of football. You just say, okay, that's kind of odd, but that's the power of Nebraska right now.
Right.
They're still 10th. So I agree. I think anything less than 10 to 12 million would be kind of like, really? That's what I would say.
Yeah, I think that's what I think too. There's no formula though, right, Jake? There's no real formula.
Well, I think also
what's Oregon going to post?
Also, I just feel like if you're Illinois, I mean, you were proud of this deal you had to get $4 million per year. Now it's like, well, 17 mil Ohio State. We're getting just
that's right.
hammered again by them. Like again, there's only 4 of the 18 that have patches, so we'll see how soon the other ones get on their uniforms, but the jerseys. But I just feel like you try to be out there first, and you've already been surpassed already by other people by far.
Also, the piece of it would be if I was in the negotiating piece, if it wasn't very high, I'm like, okay, we'll do the $5 million 1 year.
Yeah,
I'm not getting into a 5-year deal at $5 million. It's like, no, I want some.
Those negotiations could get tough because
now is there legalities on this as far as how many you can have?
I don't know.
So my
That's
point
a good question.
Is, my point is, can Ohio State come in with STP also?
I don't know how many patches you want to put on your uniform. Bennett, by the way, Bennett, Marty's son.
Please talk.
He believes this is tacky. That the SoFi patch on Notre Dame looks tacky. I don't think it does.
I'm looking behind me. The one on Illinois looks fine.
I heard they all look great. Not great, but no problems. What I've heard.
Yeah,
Jake, what's your take on that?
Well, I'm looking right now at the ones, but I'm looking at Illinois. It looks really good. Like it doesn't have like it's just words. It's just words. Whereas Michigan State has the brand, but it's like a white box, so that one sticks out more. And Culver's has the big blue logo on Wisconsin's.
What about Ohio State?
They don't have theirs on. I don't see that one yet. That was announced yesterday, so I don't see it.
How
about, is on there?
How much would you love?
Actually, I think it is on there. I should check that out. I looked it up.
I saw Ohio
I think it's
State.
on there, Jake.
Yeah, I think it is. It is on there.
Ohio
Yeah,
State's trends.
That one looks okay.
It trends towards tacky. Notre Dame's doesn't. Notre Dame's looks like it's just part of their uniform.
Now the funniest one though is Culver's.
Yeah, it's a big blue.
It's just a big blue on a red on that. It's Culver's.
Yeah, that one looks a little.
We do
I'll give you
Butterburgers.
How?
What was the numbers on Butterburgers?
They didn't have the number. Oh, yeah,
they didn't say.
I
wonder how far teams will push this. That's the question. Is it? I mean, pretty soon are you going to have a bunch of patches on your uniform?
There'd be some schools that would go 9 patches if they could.
UNLV.
Yeah, they would. I mean, yeah, you are. You're going to be. Yeah,
took a shot at UNLV.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna. If someone says if each casino came in at $1 million, it's like put it on there. Caesars. Who's next? Okay, there you go. Mandalay Bay. You bet it's on there. Darn right it is. We didn't get a big number, but we got a lot of numbers.
We'll put them on our pants too.
Put them on our pants too.
Yeah. How far are people going to take it? That's the question.
What if the logo? What if the Motion W at Wisconsin got replaced with just Culver's, just a Culver sticker on the side of the helmet?
That's what people wonder. How far is it going to go? Right now, it's not too far.
We've heard from Jay Kaiser on the text line. It's been a while since Jay's chimed in.
Jay, chime in. Yes.
Jay Kaiser says, Jay Kaiser, NASCAR is coming into college football with product sponsor logos. Yep, it's NASCAR in the jerseys.
That's what you wonder about, right?
Yeah, NASCAR's a beaut.
Yeah. Are you offended by it?
Well, also,
are you offended?
We just got done watching the Open, the British Open, and guess what golfers have all over themselves? They have sponsors.
They do.
Does it bother you, Bill?
All
no,
over the place.
They have them on their hats. They have them on their shirts. They have they're sponsored up for everything. I never once even think about it. I don't.
Really? If LSU put a big patch on their chest, would it bother you?
If someone said, "What's your choice?" I want no patches. I want no patches. I want no. I want just the traditional jersey. But it started to change a long time ago. Even with like the FedEx Orange Bowl patches started going on. There was things that started to happen with patches.
Yep.
Now those were cool, right? If you had a FedEx Orange Bowl jersey right now, that was cool to have that.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So
it doesn't bother me in the least. The patches don't bother me. I don't think they're tacky. Now I'm pretty tacky though. So I mean,
oh, you are.
Yeah. And
I wear an orange or yellow shirt every day. So
you know what? We like.
We're
that,
kind
though,
of tacky anyway. So no, it doesn't bother me at all, Jake. Not in the least.
I just I'm curious what these figures will get to. Is Ohio State will people go? Oregon, like I said, might go above that, but will anybody else go above 17 mil?
My
or is that the
question
max?
to you
That's the question.
Is that for Oregon? So we already know that Phil Knight's he's funding basically everything.
I think so, yeah.
So then would he allow something on his jersey besides a Nike swoosh?
Besides a swoosh?
I'd be like going, no. I don't
know.
Or would he be like going, you know what? I'm okay with it. You guys want to come in and you guys want to, but if I'm Phil Knight, I'm going like, you're coming in at 20 million per. If I'm going to allow this to have this on our jerseys, and I've been doing this forever, it better be a big number to come in with. But I'd have a hard time knowing that if I owned Adidas, I have a hard time having somebody else on that one. It's like
what if it's a bank? What if it's a bank? Does that bother you?
Well, if I'm just saying, if I'm Phil Knight, it's the only place that the question I think is different there because you have something that's worth billions and billions of dollars.
Now,
what other school has that booster?
I know, but do they have other entities that give them money other than Nike? I would think so, right?
Oh, there's more.
Yeah. So if they wanted to put a bank patch on there,
it would be smart business to do it.
Would it be what you're saying? It would be an affront to Phil.
Yeah. I don't know. How about at Texas Tech? Double Eagle Energy. All right.
Would it be an affront to Cody Campbell?
I mean, if I'm Cody Campbell, I'm going, well, I've already give you enough to put that up there. So I'm the main one.
Oh,
if you want to add another one, I mean, same thing with Nike swoosh. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, hey, listen, I've been giving you guys so much money, and now you're going out around me to get another patch.
Well, what if they didn't go around him? What if they just told them?
They probably discussed it. Yeah. I would imagine that.
Cody, we're going to put
I don't
a
think
patch
anything goes on at Oregon or Texas Tech that's not discussed.
What you're suggesting is you would have to get Cody Campbell's blessing.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cody's running that university.
Oh, he is running the university. He's the one who handled the whole Sorsby thing. He was the one that
I know.
He had a press conference.
I wonder to what extent. So you're also suggesting that you would have to get Phil's blessing if it was a bank.
Yes.
I don't think you're wrong.
Does Buc-ee's jump into this somewhere?
Buc-ee's coming to Nebraska, by the way. I wonder about that. Would Buc-ee's be a sponsor for Nebraska? It's coming to Nebraska.
Yeah. I'll be going.
Does Buc-ee's have that kind of money?
I don't know if they have. I don't know. I mean,
is it $1 billion enterprise? I imagine it is.
Yes.
Sandhills Global certainly is.
Yes.
Sandhills Global could be the patch.
So everything that Sandhills Global has done. I mean, the financial backing that they put into 1890 on their own dime is ginormous. And then
100.
They were allowed to use the lawyers at San Jose. All these things that had to be done. So it was the amount that they did on top of they helped you gather money. They were invested in that. So right now, if I'm in Nebraska, I'm talking to San Jose Global and I'm making sure. Well, these guys want to do this. Where are you at with this? I'm talking to the Pete's.
Yeah, you got a good business sense. Yeah, you don't mess around with that. I agree with you.
Carson should be on the ground floor of everything that's going on. And also, we have other news like that. Breaking news again.
We have to go to break. Jake is offline right now. So.
Okay.
But we got to go to break. I'll send us a break. We'll be back soon with early break in the ticket.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Bleicher of B1G Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Graham Tire presents life's greatest adventures.
Okay, take the worm, put it on the hook. Now bring your pole back and throw it forward. And just let the fish come to you.
I got a bite! It's a big one, Dad!
Great road trips start with great service. Graham Tire, your tire store next door, with 5 convenient Lincoln locations, getting you to the places that matter most.
Several irrigation contractors in Lincoln go out of business every year, leaving sprinkler system orphans, begging for service. The folks at Judson Irrigation shed a tear for these little fellas. They've been coddling these orphans for more than 40 years. From redesign, repairing, replacing, and restoring, remember the Judson Irrigation Orphanage.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white truck, you know the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built upon hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with room for advancement.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Building a new home can be a challenge, a lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington Homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington Homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
A membership with John Henry's will fast-track you to front-of-the-line service, seasonal tune-ups, and far fewer unexpected moments. That means no breakdowns, no waiting on a call, and no nonsense. It's consistent care that prevents small issues from turning into big bills. Join the Comfort Club and get VIP treatment 365 days a year with 24-hour priority response, member-only discounts, and peace of mind on your home's most expensive systems. Call John Henry's.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating and
and electrical.
You're listening to 93.7 The Tickets, coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Blaker of PRG Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for a new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
Explore new options in the fintech industry.
Finance.
At Currency, a Sandhills global company. They have full-time spots in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, a 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
Carson, chime in about the patch. Imagine it's a big sandhill crane, a big sandhill crane on the shoulder.
No, not a big one. Something understated.
I want a giant one.
Oh,
like an
understated.
eagle, size of an eagle.
Don't you think? Don't you think Carson's understated?
Yeah, he's a
kind
pro.
of
He's a pro at everything. That's what he does.
Yeah. Hey, Sandhills Global could be the patch.
It could be.
Could be the patch.
By the way, before we get to Bill's Thrills, we had a text.
we got Bill's Thrills.
We had a text from Wet Blanky. He says this: I can't wait for Matt Rule's post-game press conference. Quote, I was pleased with the Pinnacle Bank offense, but disappointed with the Sandhills Global defense. We've got to get more consistency in the runs a kicking game. Everything's sponsored. Everything's sponsored here.
Kind of fun.
The blanket.
Yeah, just say it like that. That'd be great.
The blanket
that
chiming in.
runs the special teams is
Runs
not
the
getting
special
it
teams
done.
is not getting it done
Yeah.
right now.
We got to be
And
better.
all of a sudden, Runs is mad. And all of a sudden,
Yep.
There's a lot of stuff that could go on with that.
Right.
I was just thinking about this. Barry Odom, too. When Carson Beck threw that interception to end the game, he had to be livid. He's probably sitting in his basement watching the game. And he's just like, oh, man.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
16-0.
16-0. Here we go. Because 15-1, it's if you're not
It's different.
It's different.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
way different. And now it is like he's like, if he sees Carson Beck, Barry Odom might punch him right in the gut.
Probably so.
Yeah. Okay. Why'd you do that?
You always have to sort of think about who finished second. You know?
Oh,
who
a
finished
lot of
runner-up.
thinking, yeah.
And who held that effect? Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Connor, it is time without further ado for a Wednesday edition of Bill's Thrills. Let's fire it up.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it gonna be bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. Have you seen? I sent it to you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills sponsored by our friends at Dinert Contracting.
Randy!
the king of remodels for your kitchen, bathroom, whole house, and beyond. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204 at Dinert Contracting.
I'll tell you one thing. I bet Randy would be a great addition for our live remote from Wilbur. Randy would be a great addition to have him done. He could do woodworking skills on the side, like during break. And you can show people like how to counter.
That's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. Have him set up a booth.
Right.
And every break, he's going to show a new skill set that he can do.
Right next to our set.
Right next to our set. It'd be kind of like home improvement. The show Home Improvement. And it'd be Randy Improvement.
He'd be good.
Yeah, be really good.
Randy presents himself well, too.
Could Randy do the grunt? Could he do the Tim Allen grunt?
That didn't sound quite right.
What was that,
really
Connor?
That was Connor, our producer.
Connor chimes in with a weird one.
Unfortunately, that got really weird, Connor.
What just happened?
Yeah, that was more like a walrus or something.
I know what he was trying to do, but that was not it.
Yeah,
That was not it,
Try
Connor.
to get that. If we could, we can get that sound cut.
No.
What it actually sounded like. They were going to compare yours to that.
No.
See where that's at like that. What do we got today, Jake?
Well, it's typically a wild card Wednesday, Bill.
I
Is
thought
that right?
we'd say, is it okay because we're towards the season to stick with football?
Please do.
About that. To stay alert, stop the vert. To stay alert, stop the vert. So in my methodology in teaching coverage was you always had to weigh a way to identify there's 5 eligible receivers.
Okay.
What happens in every coverage if all 5 go vertical?
Oh.
Because you have to have an answer.
5 verts?
What if they all go vertical?
Does that happen?
It does happen sometimes. To give you an example, if you're playing quarters, right, and they all go vertical, just say you're in a 2x2 formation. Outside guys, corners have them. Inside guys, safeties have them.
Yeah, you're good.
Guess who's got the 5th guy vertical?
Who?
The Mike linebacker.
Okay.
Mike or Will linebacker. That's a stress. That was a play call against quarters. You'd sneak him out, or also in a 3x1. But every coverage you start with. So if the head coach asks you who has that guy vertical, you have an answer. Now sometimes it's not body on body. Sometimes it's like, no, the safety's playing between 2 and 3. The corner's playing between 1 and 2. He's playing a divider technique and like a 3 deep.
Okay.
And so is it the best matchup? No, but you have an answer. So anytime that I always did this, what if you get asked who has that guy vertical? You better have an answer for it.
Even a running back?
Anybody. If you better have an answer for it. You can't be going like, whoa, didn't think about that, or I'm not sure. We got to noodle that quick. You better have an answer. So every time in coverages, I would always start with if all 5 went vertical. I always show 4 verticals first.
Wow. Now hold on. Really?
Then show
That's where you start.
Then show the 5th vertical second, especially if he's a running back. If it's empty right away, you go, okay, what if they all go vertical? How would you play this concept? And like you said, so it could be, okay, it's man across the board. It's a 0 blitz. That's who's got him. So you have an answer.
Easy peasy.
The next part is this, though. How do they get vertical from non-vertical alignments or from the change? So wheel routes turn into verticals, but now there's been an exchange between 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. How does it play out? Now on the verticals, are things passed off? Because also there are verticals at different levels. It's not just the 5 guys leveled all at one deal. That's much simpler. All of a sudden you have 5 guys going vertical or 4 going vertical, and then where's the 5th at? But they're at different levels. So the next question is, they all go vertical, but there's a wheel route involved. 2 is a wheel, 3 wheel and vertical. Who's got that? Because sometimes that's going to get you, if there's a wheel route versus quarters, now it's going to be an outside backer or a nickel now has the vertical.
Now there are some people, we got to stop here. There's some people that are not going to know what quarters is. What's quarters?
Quarters, if you divide the field up by quarters, basically
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and basically it's like if there's a 2x2 or a 3x1, if those guys all 4 go vertical, it's always handled by the corners and the safeties. Now the question is, are they in a tight split to make a switch alert on it? Which means if they switched, 1 and 2 went vertical, but they switched, then you'd pass it off. Then the safety would take the inside piece, the corner would take the outside piece. Or there's other coverages. There's country 3 or field 3. So it's 3 deep, and they're all going vertical. That means that the safety's playing between, and the 2 corners they're all playing deep, and they're in between receivers, meaning they have to make a play by breaking on the ball.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're matched up in concepts where it's body on body, but that's what you have to teach your players.
It's a lot.
Hey, listen, we're in this concept, and they're all going vertical. Who's in the strain right now? Oh, it's the corner here. He's between 1 and 2 playing divider concept or this concept. Okay, what's the strain here? If it is a 5 verticals like that. It's a 0 blitz. Well, the strain is you're all by yourself. There's no one else out here. You got it. It's you. A strain would be on your 5th vertical playing against USC back in the day, and you say, okay, the 5th vertical out of the backfield's Reggie Busch. It's like,
That's
okay,
strain.
now we have a problem.
Yeah.
Now they have a third down back in that's there mainly to block first or run checkdowns, not the strain. Because it's like, okay, if he goes vertical, the matchup is not quite the strain that you have to be able to do it. So every coverage has different. So it could be cover 3, cover 4, your favorite there, Tampa 2. So if there's Tampa 2, 5 verticals, okay, all of a sudden it's going to be, you got to get the concept is the corners better get an incredible reroute on the ones. And then the safeties are in their halves. And if the 5th guy is going vertical, who's got him, Steve?
Yeah, I guess suppose the linebacker.
The Mike would have him on the call middle run through.
And your linebacker's deep into Tampa too, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Steve. Yes, thank you. So there's all these concepts that are going on, but you better start with one thing. Because right away it's like going, okay, if they're in a clear dig concept, well, that's a whole different concept. There's all these different concepts. Pivot dig, which I saw Miami throw last night and late to win the game against Ole Miss. They ran a pivot dig concept. Well, that doesn't put it the same. They're strain, but it's not the strain as the verticals. But if your guys don't understand, if they all go vertical, who's in charge and what's going on, you better have a plan.
Two things I'd wonder about right off when you talk about this. When you were a quarterback at Pender, when they call for 5 verts, that's just got to be like fun, right?
What's that?
That's
fun? No, we didn't even run. We weren't running 5 verts. We had some play action. We had some verts, and we were at that. But
I would think as a quarterback, when they come in with 5 verts, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, but now you only got 5-man protection too, so you have a little bit of timing. But yeah, it's kind of fun. Give you an example of matchups. If you remember that the year that the Colorado, their fans got asked to leave the stadium, whatever that was, about 2006, something like that, maybe.
Cups thrown,
and they were
cups thrown.
Their defensive coordinator Hankowitz, I believe, was his name. Great dude,
Mike Hankowitz.
Oh, good name drop. There you go.
So Hankowitz but he's a quarters guy. So with that, the matchup on Corey Ross was a linebacker, and the guy had him everywhere, meaning it is 3-by-1 formation with Corey offset to the weak side. So now the will linebacker had him. Guess where he had him? All over the place and vertical. And if you remember in that game, I think Corey had like 100 yards receiving.
Okay.
Just tore him up. And so they didn't have an answer for it. But part of it is that concept of, okay, if he takes off down the field, I also have to cover him down the field.
Yeah.
So
they probably had a big, bulky middle linebacker.
Yeah. So a play would always be versus quarters 2 would be shoot, which would mean you would take the receiver vertical, but through the A gap. Sneak him through, then send him down the seam where the safeties got displaced, and then they had the seam route on it.
But the linebacker still has
linebackers. Yes, I love this one like that. Where's the safety? Tell me what coverage you're in. I'll tell you where the safety's supposed to be. Sometimes it's like the safety goes, man, there's no safety. That wasn't his job.
Oh, that's a problem.
The number one. What got to have a guy underneath and safety over the top of everybody.
You know what?
Well, if you do that, you can't defend the run. Or
you know what's happening up in the press box?
Yeah,
Stipple's going. That's a bust.
It's a bust.
It wasn't a bust.
It wasn't a bust. Sometimes it's just a bad matchup versus that coverage is what happens.
Dangerous.
But if you think all the time there's always just these 2 safeties hanging out, just chilling, no, not at all.
No, I always caution the guys don't pin it on the corner all the time or whatever, because you don't know what they're asked to do.
Yeah, if you can kind of tell, hey, it's they were in man coverage and he got double move and he got beat. Yeah, that's probably on
that
him.
Happens.
Probably on him. Yeah,
we do have some response here.
Love to
from
hear
the textures. Kansas Randy says, "Hell yeah, coach! Always hated in cover 2 playing outside linebacker. Always had the wheel on a little fast tailback."
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, wheel routes coming out. So all of a sudden,
Scott Shanley.
You don't have him straight vertical, but if he comes across your face, you own him.
Yep.
So then, and the terminology is always if you buy it, you own it, which means you start with him. You're taking him all the way through the zone.
Chase him.
Yeah, all the way through. That's not a good matchup. Great. That's a great text.
Got Dry Towel and Friends says, "This is incredible. I think Sip's reaction to it all is the best part of this segment here."
You know how many times I've heard coaches on the phone saying that stuff and like, Bo, we're in quarter. I'm just like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So an example would be, like you said, quarter, half.
Quarter, and half. You'd always talk about
who has the 4 verticals like that? Well, guess who's in the strain? The half safety, because now he's playing deep between those two. So that's a strain, but you have to teach everybody. That's what it is.
You'd always talk about passing off stuff too. What's that mean?
It depends on what zone you're in and what's going, what you're doing.
They would do a lot of passing off.
What you're passing off. So give you an example. I saw a critical error. If you go back and watch, it was when they had 2 negative plays Miami had in the when they beat Ohio State. but they're running a mesh route in the two receivers, and Malachi Tony runs it perfect. So if you run mesh into zone, you immediately sit down because you don't keep running into the zones because you run right into it. So you sit down right there, and he's standing there wide open, and he doesn't see him. It should have been an easy read, takes a 12-yard sack.
Okay.
Big error by the quarterback, not knowing like, hey, to identify, they know they're running mesh. Okay. So once it's mesh and it's zone, they're going to sit down. And he had two wide opens, and he passed on it, held the ball, took a sack.
So mesh against zone is a good idea.
Man, you keep running.
But mesh against zone is good.
There's just two concepts you have to know. But when you run the route, you adjust the route. So it's not just, you don't just run the route. It's based off the coverage that you get with it. Is how it's adjusted. What else you got, Jay?
Ben says, I need a one-on-one with Bill to help me as a DC for a youth football team. Yeah,
that would be good.
Helpful. Big B says, love it. Bring on football season. Thank you, Bill, for that. Nels in Montana. He says, Jake, it sounds like there's a lot of speed to power going on here.
Actually,
I didn't hear
that's pass rush, but speed to power, brain wise, yes, there's some things to it.
God, there's a lot those kids got to think about.
The number of times I've watched it in some even the on air something like that. Well, obviously, the safety wasn't over the top, and like wasn't supposed to be over the top.
Exactly.
Like that. So in coverages that you're in, there is no over the top. Even if you're just playing,
100.
You're just playing like Farley talked the other day, 11 robber, right? Okay, who's over the top of the corner? There's nobody. There's nobody over the top of the corner. He's got
Connor.
that.
You got to be careful. Listen to him. As a journalist, you can't just say, no safety. Well, there wasn't supposed to be there. So listen to him, Connor. Oh, Connor knows football because he played.
He did play. Yes,
out of position and didn't really like that. Connor didn't have to wear full pads because he wasn't in the mix. I mean, there wasn't a lot of contact going on.
There's some contact.
Bill, the headline one more time, please, on this Wild Card Wednesday.
To stay alert, stop the vert.
Ooh, there it is. 5 verts.
Yeah.
Sounds
that is
fun.
Bill's Thrills, sponsored by our friends at Dynamic Contracting. Hour 3 is next. Sean Callahan will join us via StreamYard. Yeah, for the first time, not on the phone.
Yeah.
Joins us next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Bleicher of B1G Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Pinnacle Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Building a new home can be a challenge. A lot of big choices. With our Remington homes, we have designed 15 different floor plans that appeal to a wide range of people.
Bob Benish of Aspen Builders, talking about Remington Homes, which makes the home building process easier.
People really enjoy being able to go to our website, which is remingtonlincoln.com, pick a plan, pick a price point, go through and build it yourself. You have a lot of options, whether you want granite, painted trim, wood floors, more stone, all options with our Remington homes. People do not want to be married to their house payment. You're able to get what you really want in a home for a great price with very limited stress. And that's what Remington homes are all about.
Home building is easier with a Remington home from Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at remingtonlincoln.com. remingtonlincoln.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete in Lincoln and Palmyra. Ready Mixed offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply with Ready Mixed Concrete today to be eligible for a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with Ready Mixed Concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $195 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1009974. $195 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 10,000 due at signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 8/31/26.
Iconic summer moments deserve an iconic drink. Reach for Mountain Dew, an American original. From its beginnings in the foothills of Tennessee to your biggest summer yet. The refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew is the perfect companion to your American summer adventures. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Tasting great, just 48. Look for Mountain Dew in stores near you at mountaindew.com. That's mountaindew.com.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory.
Check.
Legal play for Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
This summer, Salt Dogs fans are making history at Haymarket Park. We're celebrating 25 seasons of grit, grins, heart, and hometown pride. Lincoln, you built this stadium. You named this team. And season after season, it's you, the fans, that keep us coming back for more. So let our thank you be our promise. The best is yet to come. Your local tradition plays on. Get your tickets at saltdogs.com.
Ever look at your house and think, ouch, it's stuck in the past? Or realize that your kitchen needs a new everything? Like thousands of homeowners, you can simply call SprayNet Lincoln. Their patented spray system and paint delivers a flawless factory finish, no mess, done in a day, and cost-effective. It looks just like new, including your vinyl. And it's all backed by their 15-year no-peel warranty. SprayNet Lincoln, custom chemistry and smarter painting. Google SprayNet Lincoln or call them now at 402-383-3336 or email ching@spray-net.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier, furry friends.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if retirement savings will last? Markets ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones, advisor Ryan Bach. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help you ensure you're prepared for the journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek. It's a new beginning. Stop by our office at 8380 Old Cheney Road, Lincoln, Nebraska. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
You're listening to 93.7 The Tickets, coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Blaker of PRG Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Nebco and Anderson Ford. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Wednesday. Steve Sipple, Bill Busch in studio. I'm Jake Sorensen live from Chicago from Big Media Days, Day 2 at the Hilton Chicago. Hour 3 sponsored by our friends at Nebco. Now hiring at Ready Mix Concrete. Apply today at nebcoinc.com. Also, shout out to Anderson Ford at 27th and I-80 and 33rd in Yankee Hill. A great day to test drive and buy a vehicle at either location.
I talked to
in Lincoln.
sorry about that, Jake. Apologize. I talked to Mike yesterday. I was texting with Mike Anderson yesterday, and they're doing a special today, a big sale today on Platinum F-150s.
Oh,
Platinum F-150s. Big sale on those today.
Those are
sharp looking. Yes, sharp looking.
I believe for the first time in show history, we will have right now Sean Callahan and Husker Online on via video stream. Sean, this is new.
Yeah.
This is new. Good morning, Sean.
Yeah, good morning. The challenge, guys, is finding a setup in your house because, it's the summertime. My wife's a teacher. Kids are home. So, the first floor is kind of hard to do a show from, but I'm in the recliner in our bedroom right now.
You look presidential.
He does.
I've got my feet even elevated. It's not too bad.
Yeah, too much information there.
Yeah. Is everyone properly
I'm in the recliner there, Sip.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. You look great.
He's
Sean.
preparing for his flight in a couple hours there, Sip.
I'm preparing to take care of Sipple.
Yeah, I know.
No.
They know. Hey, I would propose that you do it this way every week. Could we do this?
A lot of time he's doing fitness. A lot of times
That's true.
A lot of time he's doing fitness.
Sean, as of 6:30, Sip did not know which hotel you guys were staying at today. So he said that's all on Sean. No surprise.
Fill them in on our travel plans, please.
Sip's like one of those college football players. When the kids get off the plane, they don't know where they're going. They get off the bus, takes them there.
I don't usually pay that close attention to any of it. I don't.
But we are at the Aloft Magnificent Mile property, which that's kind of like the downtown, main shopping area, restaurant area. And we're about 1.5 miles or so from the hotel where the event's at.
Okay. So it's a loft. Are we in lofts?
No, it's a Marriott brand.
You have like bunk beds?
No.
Just like Step Brothers?
Come on, give Sean more credit than that. Come on.
No, it's just one of Marriott's. It's called Aloft.
Aloft. Okay.
Me and Steve talked about when we were down and went to Houston, and then Sean got very upset because it was perceived that we had a better hotel than what Sean had, and Sean let us know there, but that's not really true. I know the name doesn't say it the same, but actually our hotel is nicer, so it's a big deal on how the hotel looks and the appearance.
Okay, well, Sean. We
couldn't get in the media hotel at this deal. It was crazy. Like the media hotel where the event's at, usually you can always get a room or two. Yeah. It filled up like the first day back in March.
It did.
Why?
Yeah, we are not in that hotel.
Why?
I don't know.
I will say, Sean, I am here, and this is a great setup compared to last time in Chicago when they had us in the basement and Radio Row was in a different room. Like this is way better. It's all in the same room, so they did a nice job here in round 2 in Chicago for Media Days.
Jake would come back right now. Jake would
I'd come back. This setup, this is perfect. This is what it should be.
So Bill would appreciate this nugget about that hotel. Sip, I think you would too because we're older. Do you guys remember the movie The Fugitive?
Yes.
So that is the hotel where Dr. Richard Kimball goes into and, chases down the guy at the medical conference.
Is that right?
Tommy Lee Jones, Harrison Ford. It is the Hilton where we're going to be at. It took place there. So we always jokingly, Brian Christopherson always used to, and I would joke that you're just going to scream down the hallway, "I didn't kill my wife."
Wow.
I have not heard that yet.
Interesting.
So far.
I love that.
Good job, Sean.
Well, Sean, did you have a chance to listen to day one at all from Media Days? It was Tony Petitti as well as we had Illinois. Brett Bielema was taking some shots at the SEC saying it's not 2005 anymore. Anything that stood out for you from day one at all?
Yeah, I caught all of Petitti, and I appreciated that he didn't filibuster through like a bullet-pointed opening statement. If you remember when Kevin Warren did these things,
yes.
I mean, my God, he would spend 30 minutes of his 45 minutes going through everything, and then there'd be really no time for questions, especially kind of in that COVID era when you really wanted to ask a lot of questions. So I appreciate that Petiti. I think I read Brett McMurphy shared. He gave the shortest opening statement of any commissioner. So he made himself available. A lot of questions. And look, there's still the Protect College Sports Act, which I have dubbed the Save College Sports Act. We don't really know where that's going. It doesn't sound like it. There's still a lot of things I think get ironed out. But this league has never been in a better spot than it is today, right now, with and you saw Petiti on that stage with the 3 national championship trophies right behind him. I thought that was a really powerful flex on his part. You mentioned the Brett Bielema clip. If you listen to the context of what he meant this is not 2005, as in now everyone has NIL and there's the transfer portal, and there are players that he has on his Illinois roster now that he would not have been able to get before. And that's what he meant. But as Sip and I always joke, he got clipped. And Sip got clipped on Bennett Sturts. When you put a good soundbite in there, you're gonna get clipped. And that was definitely the soundbite yesterday.
Hey, what is on your mind with Nebraska? Do you have 1 or 2 questions you're really, really wanting to ask Matt Rule?
Well, I just think the approach of this offseason, and we talked about this a little bit, Sip, that, they had the earliest spring in the country when you talk about Nebraska, and it was right in the backdrop of the best basketball season the Huskers have ever had. So the spring game itself was on the weekend of the Sweet 16, Elite 8. So there just wasn't a lot of coverage of the spring to the level that we normally would get here. And then on top of that, there hasn't been a lot of off-season access at all to the program in terms of opportunities to talk to people. And, I think we talked to EJ Barthel, and I think we've talked to Jeep Wade, Sip, on our show. And then obviously we heard from Matt Rule, one time in the summer or in the spring, and it was around the stadium. So there just hasn't been a lot of access. I mean, they've really done a good job, I think, of just trying to hey, you know what, we're just going to work. We're not doing a lot of talking. Was that by design? And then, the obvious questions about Mekhi Nelson in that running back room, and Tyke Hayes. I mean, there's, Carter Nelson. Is he playing receiver now?
Yeah.
Damon Benning, I think, dropped that on his show about him playing receiver. So there's some things that you have to get clarified just going into camp, because we won't talk to Matt Rule probably again until later next week. I mean, I think from the sounds of it, we're going to get some players maybe on Tuesday in Lincoln. Practice begins Wednesday, and then we may not hear from Matt Rule until Friday or Saturday of that next week. So there'll be a lot of just house cleaning things you've got to get done in the time we get Matt Rule tomorrow.
Do you think we'll hear this week anything about? And I know you don't know. I mean, this is speculation. About the potential for Nebraska having a patch is being announced at Ohio State, Notre Dame, etc.
That's a great question, and I just wonder what Nebraska's thought process was on this, and did they already have this thing rolling, or did the news of this Ohio State and Notre Dame does it make it easier now for a Nebraska school to go forward to this? Because I do feel like if you're a place like Nebraska, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Alabama, the bigger brands, the blue bloods of college football, this is a big thing to go that direction. But now that Ohio State and Notre Dame particularly have come out in the manner they did, I don't think you'll get any blowback at all. I mean, depending on who the sponsor is, though, if you have just some obscure sponsor on your jersey, but what Ohio State has, what Notre Dame has, is a pretty classy, big company on there. But I think now if someone's going to give Nebraska $10 million to do that, yeah, you have to do it. You have to do that. And if you read the language in this new Protect College Sports Act, it essentially now moves forward where schools will have to have about $46 million to pay players in the roster. So
hit on that, Sean. How do you divide it up?
So currently right now you got 21 million and change for revenue share for all athletes. Well, this new modification to the bill that they want to do is you still would have the $21 million for new acquisitions, so transfer portal, recruits, etc. Then you would have another $20 million for retention of current players.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you'd have $5 million for women's athletics, which I don't know a ton, but that seems like a great number for women's athletics. Like that's a lot of cash basically to pay volleyball and basketball. I mean, there's going to be some other ones that get additional money in there, but so 46 million, which they feel like is more appropriate for what the market is, instead of having to do all these crazy multi-marketing deals where you have to create these essentially fictitious sponsorships that are well over market value in order to pay a guy.
Well, the automatic question there, and I hope you understand where I'm coming from here. If there's $5 million set aside for women's athletics, does that mean all of that 20 million plus in the rev share number, the initial rev share number, does that all go to men now then? Would that all will it in the new model?
Yeah, I would think so. I don't know the fine print on that, but currently right now, women's sports of the 20 point whatever is nowhere near 5 million in that number. I mean, it's and primarily it's volleyball and basketball that get money. And Nebraska though has done a very good job of increasing their scholarships. You're going to see pretty much every sport on men's and women's go to the full allotted number of scholarships. Sports that were 12 or 14 are going to be 28. So for those coaches in those sports, like if you go to Nebraska to play tennis or golf or swim, you are always a partial scholarship. The rev share now has allowed schools to make it where guys get full and then they get stipends. So if you tell a tennis player or a swimmer or a golfer, like, hey, you're going to be full scholarship and you're going to get a cost of attendance and a stipend check of $2,000 a month, that's NIL for that sport in a lot of ways. So it's got layers to this. But I do think they've done a good job of making sure the other sports are getting full scholarships now, which has never always been the case at Nebraska.
Okay, let's play a game, Sean. We're at the Hilton, Chicago, and we're in that ballroom, and me and you are kind of scrambling around, and Justin Evans is sitting over there. And I say, Sean, you got to go get Justin Evans. Go over there and get something from him. What would you ask Justin Evans, the Nebraska?
Just what's been different in your eyes? You've been through a lot of off seasons.
Yeah.
What has been some of the things you've noticed that are different about this off season? And I know that's a very broad question.
That's a good question.
I think you would ask him about what are the gains you've seen from the transfers by, getting those guys here. What have you noticed from these 3 transfers, and where they're at? And, what about Jeep Wade? I mean, just what's your dialogue like with him? What do you like about Jeep Wade? What's he going to bring after now you've had a good 6-7 months with Jeep Wade? I mean, what has he brought to that dynamic?
While we're doing this, what would you ask Andrew Marshall, the corner?
I'm really interested in who the other corner is going to be. I mean, size up the race. Like right now, it could be there's 3 or 4 guys that could battle it out there at that other corner spot. Danny Odom and Jeremiah Charles are 2 of them.
Those are the 2 big ones, right?
Yeah, and the transfer from FIU, I'm blanking on his name.
Victor Evans.
I think you got to put him there. Maybe Amari Sanders, but. What have you seen in that race at corner? I mean, how's it shaking out right now? And for him too, now this is his 2nd full year at Nebraska. And I believe, am I wrong? Is he a candidate, Sip? I think he is, that he'll get a 5 for 5 year, right?
Who's that?
Marshall.
I think he would be a candidate.
So his thoughts on that, just the benefit of maybe getting another year now at Nebraska. So he could go from having 2 years here to 3.
Look at that Pinnacle Bank logo on Sean.
It looks good.
Powerful.
It does.
I've
got
my own jersey patches.
Yeah,
Pinnacle Bank.
I'm curious, like when you look at the actual podium though for Matt Rule, I'm just curious in terms of like national interest in him. Like Nebraska right now, I'm trying not to be negative. It's just not really a story in any regard. Is there going to be any questions at all from national media for Matt Rule at the podium, like you see for other big time coaches? I just don't know if you're going to see that tomorrow.
Yeah, there's always enough on the podium just from people that are doing kind of those national stories and whatnot. I'm interested more, Jake, in the side podium. So the 45-minute side podium, because you're going to have Signetti going, not at the exact same time, but you're going to have Kyle Whittingham. So you are sharing the stage. I look at all the media days in the Big Four conferences.
Okay.
Indiana, Kurt Signetti, and Sip, I don't know where you're at on this, but I would put him as the top coach to listen to at all media days.
Oh, yeah.
I think
That's
you're
right,
right, Sean.
Sean.
No, I think you're right.
Numero uno.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
And he should be. And
Lane, it's close, like with Lane, right?
Lane Kiffin, Signetti, you're right. And but I think Signetti, everyone's going to want to get that clip of him taking a jab at the SEC because it's coming.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, I think it's those two. Would you put Dabo in there at all?
He creates a lot of interest.
Yeah.
But he also, which isn't bad, he kind of goes filibuster too, a little bit.
100%.
He when he gets going, there's not a lot of questions. He takes a question and he's going
right.
to. He has a narrative set to get out, which is a veteran coach, so not a bad.
I think he was a 10-minute filibuster.
Yeah,
it was.
I was telling Sean earlier in this show that I saw yesterday Kirk Ferentz's side podium and Brett Bielema, and I think half of Kirk Ferentz's press conference on the side was about the quarterback situation. Just they don't know who they're going to have at quarterback, and that's the question. I was expected to be good this year, but they don't know who their quarterback is, and then. For Brett Bielema, if you guys remember a couple years ago, when he was at Arkansas, he was talking about his offensive linemen and how they looked like offensive linemen. Let's go with that. He dropped another phrase like that yesterday with Caden Fagan, going from
the
tight end. He said he has bumps in all the right places. Is what he said about Caden Fagan at the side podium yesterday.
That's
so
unfortunate.
Bielema's he is in full form right now here.
He's a beauty
at day one yesterday.
Sean, who are the notable quarterback races at Nebraska that went into the season that you've covered that sort of didn't necessarily end in August?
Well, Newcomb and Crouch is a big one. I think in a different context, Mike Grant and Tommy Frazier. In that era, it was unheard of for a true freshman to play quarterback for Tom Osborne. But Frazier was so special. But Osborne showed kind of his loyalty to the veteran until he had to make the move to go to Tommy, and it changed Nebraska football, that move. When you look at that, but that's one. I mean, the one though, the Taylor Martinez one, where we literally went into the opener not 100% sure. It was between Taylor Martinez, Zach Lee, and Cody Green.
Oh, was Cody Green in that mix too? Jake, you remember that?
2010.
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't know. We were all in the press box and nobody knew.
Well,
right?
and I think we kind of knew, but you were so scared of Bo, like jumping on you for breaking it. Like you could have went rogue and said, source, Martinez expected to be starter for Huskers. But in that era, Bo would literally have lit you up.
Yeah, and you had a 1-3 shot too. So, and you had a better shot than that actually. It was.
You could soft land it in that era and feel like, everything we're hearing is we expect it to be Taylor Martinez. We'll see how it goes though. And they took it all the way until I believe the starting lineup, they showed it on the screen that it was going to be Taylor Martinez.
Yeah, that was fascinating.
Well, Sean, safe travels getting here to Chicago today. We'll see you at some point tomorrow or tonight, I guess. And thanks for joining us from
Sean,
the first time ever on video.
Yeah, it's great. Well, I've been on at those Tanner shows when we were doing them to get on location.
That's true. But
Jake, is there coffee in the room? That's a real important question.
Coffee. It took me. I got here about 5:30 before you're supposed to. It says the room opens at 8, but the doors are open. So I walked in and just set up shop here with one other person, a security guy. So they let me do the show. But coffee was set up about 7:30. And it is very strong. It is strong coffee.
Steve said you have an extremely expensive sport coat you're taking with you. Is that accurate?
You're not worried about the cold room.
It's chilly in here.
Because I have Channel 7, so Andy's going to be fully suited up. So I don't want to look like
What's the cost of it? Is it over $5,000?
No, God, no.
Bill would compete for this now. Bill's got
It's a Gary Michaels purchase, though. I'll say that.
There you go, right there. Clothier.
Yes.
Did you get measured by Nate? Is that the one who?
Nate and Gary. Yeah, I mean, I've known Nate since college.
Yeah.
I've known them both for over 20 years. Great guys. They do great business over there.
Clothiers.
I'm gonna tell you
Did
something.
you have a Modelo? They usually give you a
Oh,
Modelo
that's a
when
good
you're in
question.
there.
They do. Nate likes to get Modelo out.
You got to go in there on Thursday nights.
Okay, that's the scoop. Sean knows the scoop.
Yeah, and I think they have nachos too.
I will tell you this: Sean dresses well.
Yeah, he does.
Like
He
a
does.
like a power
Gary
attorney.
Michaels takes care of him.
Yes.
Nate.
All right, Sean. Thank you.
Hey,
Welcome
thank you
back,
to Anderson,
folks.
Pinnacle Bank, and Nebco for sponsoring.
Yes, for sponsoring
I'm looking at this right now. I've got Sean Peed, Jim Abel, Dinsdale, and Mike Anderson all sponsoring this spot
You're
right
looking
now.
good, Sean.
That's pretty
Pretty
good.
good, guys.
Yeah, good job,
bad.
Sean. You look great, by the way. You do.
All
We'll be
right.
back
See you
from
guys.
Media Days next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket's coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Bleicher of PRG Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Nebco and Anderson Ford on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings this summer, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. This summer's cream cheese flavor is pickle. Pair it with a blueberry cobbler iced latte, and don't forget their Berry Breeze dirty soda. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
New from Arbor Axe House comes Benny's Battle Barge, the mobile axe throwing adventure. Perfect for festivals, parties, fundraisers, and celebrations. Charter the barge at arbораxe.com or call Arbor Axe House at 402-802-9696. Arbor Axe House at the corner of N Street and Antelope Valley.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs, quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside's margaritas and old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
You're listening to 93.7 The Tickets, coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Bleicher of PRG Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate.
We're on the air. Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you remember, America turned 250 this month,
250.
and Gary Michaels Clothiers is offering a
Clothier.
reduction of $250 off of any suit or sport coat and pant combo through the month of July. That is through 2 days from now. That's Oxford, Caruso, Heritage Gold, Jack Victor, and more. They also will give you a free woven USA themed tie with every suit or sport coat purchase. Call Gary, Nate, or Fabian at 402-423-7848 or go to GaryMichaels.com, located in Lincoln at 56th and Pine Lake Road.
Don't have the exact date, but there'll be a Sean Callahan Thursday night event at Gary Michaels.
That's what Sean made it sound like to me.
So I'll get the dates for you guys. So
Thank you, Bill.
There will be a special night there where you can go down.
go.
You can go down, do some shopping, have a Modelo, some nachos, and then Sean will talk.
We'll go too.
Husker football. We'll all be there.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, we'll have a night down there, and it'll be a lot of fun. And we can try some gear on.
I promise
and
I'll
stuff.
go too.
Yes.
If when I say I'll go, I'll go.
And have Trixie stop by. She'll help.
She'll go.
She will. She'll pick out some stuff for you.
Yeah, she presents
She's got a
herself
keen eye for fashion.
She really does,
Yes,
by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
I want you guys to know that it is past 8 a.m. and now the room is starting to get some people. I'd say now.
Can you
about
get
50.
somebody quick?
Well, I don't see anybody here in terms
There's got to
of.
be somebody to wave over.
Just said
wave
you saw-
somebody. Yeah,
I mean, I don't see
Wave
I don't see
someone
the
over.
Rick Pizzos in the. I don't see those guys. I don't see any coaches or players yet. So they're still waking up, wandering in.
Anybody from Rutgers there?
I don't see Rutgers was here yesterday.
I know
Greg Schiano is
they still might
departed.
be there.
There might be.
What
I
if
don't think
Schiano
they-
shows up again today?
I don't.
He shows up
I'm
again
back
today.
Looking to
again.
be interviewed.
Somebody is
Somebody
walking
wanna
around.
talk
Somebody
to me,
talk
though.
to anybody.
Anybody. Please,
Chopping
anybody.
wood. Here we go.
It would be cool if a coach did do
Yes.
that. Like, do you want to interview me? I'm looking
back.
to be interviewed.
I
What if
nowhere to be
yesterday that Siggs was just walking around talking to
I'll talk to you.
I'll talk to you. What do you need? I got 3 days to kill.
Sat down
Who
all
are
the
you? I'll
radio
talk
room.
to you.
Yeah. What if he's there for Lollapalooza and he
That'd
just,
be amazing.
Siggs at Lollapalooza?
Hey, Jake, are you going to be able to control yourself if Siggs is in the same room?
Well, you'll be in the same room
You
as
will
me.
be in the
That's
same
tomorrow. Room. That's tomorrow.
Are
He'll
you going
be
to
here,
stay
so-
all day? Hey, you'll have to stay.
Yeah, I
all
think
day.
we're going to have to stay all day. I have to move my flight later tomorrow night. I got to push
Please.
it back, I think.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'll
Well,
be
I
here as long as
promise I'll be there in the morning. I'll get an Uber. I can get an Uber. I'll be there.
It's not difficult. I believe in you.
Yeah.
One
I
quick,
believe in you.
One non-football discussion from I didn't get to earlier that I saw yesterday that there was the whole discussion about the reseat for
Yes.
PBA. It's been pushed down the road. It's supposed to be in the spring of this upcoming year, but it's been pushed to 2029 for the reset. The stadium reset at PBA
for men's basketball.
For men's basketball,
right?
What's your take on this? Just because it got so much, it got ugly.
Could be that maybe they don't want to go through that again. I don't know. Or maybe they incurred a lot of money from the volleyball receipt and felt like we got several million. We don't need to do it again right now.
It did say something about the Big Red rebuild is whether they're putting it back after that is done for football.
Okay.
That was part of the statement, I guess, on the email was that. But I guess for those who are concerned about having their seats changed, they that's coming down the road. But
sounds like Fred.
It's a couple years away now. Yeah.
Maybe I'll tell you one thing, Bill. There were fans that were very concerned about it.
Oh, it was going to be
the
gloves were off. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go.
Jake, you understand that, right? If you had season tickets like Sean has season tickets near the floor. He was nervous. What are you looking around? Are you nervous about something?
Oh, I see a lot of people walking in.
Try to wave somebody
Coach
over.
Fleck just sat down at the table next to us.
Hold it. Wave at him. See if he'll wave back. Just see if
I'll
get his attention.
I'll get a fist pound.
Make a noise like
second.
cuckoo, cuckoo.
I'm not doing that. No.
Do that.
No, I'm not doing that.
That's a good idea.
I'm not doing bird sounds or
Make
weird
a
sounds.
cuckoo, cuckoo.
Hey, wait a second.
Make a bird noise.
Now you're saying that PJ Fleck has entered the room.
Yeah, he's in the table next to us. I'll talk to the Minnesota radio here shortly.
Okay. Oh,
so when he's done, maybe we'll try to get him sit down over here. He's been kind to the ticket in years past. He has sat down at our table.
6-0 again.
Okay, now we got to get
I don't know
Jake
why he
ready.
wouldn't be.
Yeah.
We have to get Jake ready. If he sits down, what do you ask?
Yeah, what do you ask? If you get Fleck, what are we going
Well,
with?
Anthony Smith is the preseason defensive player of the year, Jake. You could ask him.
Okay,
Just go
talk about him.
Or ask this one too.
Drake Lindsey.
His quarterback got great raves at the Manning Passing Academy.
Drake Lindsey.
Yes.
Got a lot of attention at that big arm.
You could ask him this, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Your offense was in the hundreds, pretty much across the board nationally in terms of ranking. What did you do to try to improve it?
That's a good question. Could
Is
do
it?
that.
You guys have 10,000 lakes. Which one's your favorite?
Yes.
There has to be one.
He probably
There's gotta
has a
be one.
lake
Probably
house.
does.
He's got to have a lake.
Oh, you
house.
know he's got
I
a
think
lake
houses,
house.
plural.
Houses.
Couple of those.
Oh, you think he's got one? Why would
Oh,
you
come
need
on, he's
multiple lake houses?
A lot of lakes. There's 10,000
10,000
options.
lakes.
Come
Steve.
on, man.
That's the number one reason.
Fleck,
Paul Bunyan.
Fleck, if he comes over, you got to be ready.
We'll see if we can get him to come over to the table after he's done with this
Don't
radio room.
don't stammer around.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stammer.
See, I
around.
think you're stammering right now.
I'm not stammering.
Look over towards him. Look at him right now.
He's on the
He's
the
looking at him.
radio.
Jake's
I
looking
am
at him right now.
looking right at him.
Say cuckoo. Like a bird.
No, I'm not doing that. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. We'll be back for the spillover from Media Days. That's next here on Early Break on the Ticket from Chicago.
You're listening to 93.7 The Tickets, coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Blaker of PRG Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch, presented by NIPCO on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Want to make the easy call? Call John Henry's. From leaky pipes to a broken AC, flickering lights to furnace fights, even drains and duct cleaning, we've got it handled. Plumbing, heating, air, and electrical, all under one trusted roof. Proudly serving homes across Lincoln, Omaha, and surrounding areas and ready 24/7. Visit calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
And electrical.
When your business is ready for its next move, I'm here to help make it happen. I'm Corey Vandeweghe, Commercial Loan Officer at Midwest Bank on 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Lincoln is full of bold ideas and hardworking business owners, and I'm proud to support the people driving that progress. Whether you're launching something new or investing in growth, I'll work with you to find lending solutions that move your business forward. Swing in anytime. I'd love to hear what you're building. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
When Nebraska businesses win, we all win. And the Nebraska Chamber is helping make that happen. Tackling the tough stuff like job creation, affordable and accessible childcare, and building a stronger workforce. We're stepping up so local businesses can step forward. If you want to see Nebraska keep growing, keep competing, and keep winning, get connected with the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Learn more at nechamber.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white truck, you know the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built upon hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with room for advancement.
At Planet Fitness, your pace is as personal as your playlist. That's why right now, you can get up to 3 free months of Apple Music when you join for just $1 down. With best-in-class equipment, free fitness training, and a judgment-free environment, we have everything you need to go your speed. Join Planet Fitness for $1 down and get up to 3 free months of Apple Music. No commitment. Deal ends July 31st. Additional fees and restrictions apply. See Home Club for details.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
You're listening to 93.7 The Tickets, coverage from Big Ten Football Media Days at the Hilton Chicago. Coverage is sponsored by Warhorse Casino, Sandhills Global, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and Ben Bleicher of B1G Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One Love. Again, day 2 of Big Ten Media Days about to get underway here shortly. The room is
Who else
starting
do you
to fill
see?
up here. To see, again, to the table to our right, PJ Fleck is sitting down with the flagship for Minnesota Radio.
Is he still sitting there?
Oh yeah, he'll be there for a while.
Long interview.
Flagship.
He's been there for 4 minutes max at this point.
Flagship.
That's
I
not
love that
long
one.
with the flagship.
He's on a radio station. He's a flagship.
Flagship.
I'm going to say he'll be there for another 5 to 10 minutes at that table.
You have to get kind of like ID'd that way as a
I wonder.
flagship.
I don't know.
I don't know
We
either.
should have a
Question
flag.
for the Huskers fans
Yeah.
like that. Does the comments by Lincoln Riley, does that rile up Husker fans when he was praising Coach Eckler?
I did hear that. Jake?
I would say to a certain extent, sure. I mean, we all know that's a person that was very well liked by Nebraska fans last year. Their unit did look a lot better than it did the previous year. So anytime you hear him going to a different school in your conference, especially, and he's getting already praised, that's going to hurt a fan base. It just had that coach
Yeah,
year.
does it, or is it just coach speak? I mean, some of it's.
I don't
that.
know. I just went with the general fan. Text in.
He did.
What's the number?
He did say that with a guy like Eckler, Lincoln Riley said, with a guy, I heard it. He said, with a guy like Eckler, you get better the moment he walks in the room. He did say that. I'm taken by Jake, just his eyes scanning the room.
Yeah,
I mean,
this
think
is
about
like when
this.
you're on.
There's
when
people
you're
walking by left and
when
right. How
you're
do you
on
not?
a date, Jake, and your eyes are flashing around. It's not good for the date. You're doing a speed dating thing. You're focused on the one thing right now. You got to take the show home for 4 minutes.
I
You can
know.
do
It's
that.
like they're
No, if you
looking
spot
for a sniper.
Yeah, if you can get somebody, his eyes he's dancing. I mean, his
they'll be
eyes are
dancing the
dancing.
whole day. Dancing all
Yeah.
day. It's just.
Yeah.
Any other coaches?
I should start facing this way, and I can't look around as much.
Can you do this? Who's the
I'm just gonna start facing against the mannequin, so I can't look.
What's the
around.
order today? So we know who's coming in. Is
The
PJ
order
first?
No, Fitzgerald is first today. Then I think it's PJ, and then I forget after that. Oh, thank you, Austin. Yeah. Oh, it is Fleck first. Thank you. He's 10:30. Then we have Pat Fitzgerald 10:45.
Okay.
Was that Central Time or not? Okay. That's sorry. 11:30.
I should know that.
That Barry Odom's at noon.
Barry, okay.
Ohio's Ryan Day's 12:15. Bob Chesney's at 12:30, and wrapping things up is Dan Lanning 12:45 to 1 at the podium.
There's the day.
That's our day, and we'll have audio from that
Chesney
all
really
tomorrow.
interests me.
And Sip will be here with me
I will.
tomorrow here.
Who is
So-
the most famous person in the room other than Fleck right
now. Well,
Yeah.
Jay Foreman's here.
Okay.
Jay,
He might be number one. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, former NFL.
Okay,
player.
Flex probably right now the up number one. I
How
would
about that?
say.
He went to Jay.
Okay, let's. If you're Pizzo, who would you rank as the most famous there? Because he'd probably say, okay, Flex here.
He'd probably go
who
Fleck.
Who would Pizzo say next? Would he go Jay also?
He might go to Jay.
Jay's got to
Jay.
be in the conversation. I think
Okay.
for that
Solid.
honor.
Yep.
He does. Jay has to be in that conversation.
Absolutely.
Yes, he will. All right, that's it for us. We got to wrap this up.
Is everything okay, Jay?
Everything's fine. Let's get ready for start up our
Just
long
remember,
session.
you get in a bind. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Right.
That's my safe word. My
That's
safe
your safe
sound.
word.
Yes.
It's not even a word, just a sound. All right, that's it for us. We'll have 9 more hours from Big Ten Media Days next year on 93.7 The Ticket.
You're listening to 93.